And welcome to the Pope John Paul, God, Emperor, Killer of the World podcast. The old show is gone. We now only talk about the mythological figure that is Pope John Paul, the God Emperor.
Surprisingly, does not kill emperors despite his name.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
you know, teach you not to
You
judge
think he
somebody.
would live up to his name, but
You
no,
would
he
you
does
would
not.
think that John Paul, the God Emperor Killer, would live up to his name, but you would think that Augustus Politico would stay as a statesman and not retire to be an artist.
It's a surprising world out there.
Welcome
It's a
to the
mad,
Only
mad
in
world.
Early Access podcast, where we continue a bit from the sound check that no one's going to understand and be really annoyed with us for. Business as usual. I
Of
just woke
course.
up 7 minutes ago. They just got back from work and forgot that the show was today, even though they picked the day and the
Yeah.
time.
Long
That's
day.
okay.
Long
That's okay.
day.
I thought originally when I woke up this morning, hours ago, like in the start of the day, I thought I had therapy today, podcast and potentially going out for Thai dinner with family if I'm in the mood. Tomorrow, no, it was podcast today, therapy and potential dinner tomorrow.
Just gotta flip two around.
No,
Just
just
gotta
flip it,
flip
just
them
flip
around.
it, just flip it, just
Just
buff it
flip
out. Just buff it out. It'll buff out, don't worry about it. You ever think Batman or like you ever think like Batman says that about the Batmobile? It'll buff out. Don't worry about it.
Buff out. No, he just builds a new one. He just builds a new one. A small dent. I'm just gonna scrap this one and put a new one in. He has the money. He
He
doesn't
does
care.
have the money. He does have the money, but no, but Batman's like efficient though. Like he makes use of everything. Like a guy who has a solution for everything he fights in his fucking tool belt and then like 9 million plans about how to kill his friends cuz what if one day they're evil? This guy's efficient. He's not gonna just scrap it. He's using it for something.
No, no, no. He's gonna scrap it. He's gonna use the parts for something else, but he knows it's more efficient to literally scrap the machine because you have to then start like replacing everything else. So it's just like fuck it, just throw the entire thing in the garbage, and then we'll
I'll just make a
work
new
on.
one, Hufford.
I'll just make a
Don't
new
worry
one.
about it.
Don't worry
I
about
call
it.
this one the Batmobile, sir. Yeah, the Batmobile is pretty good.
Batmobile.
Batmobile. Can I have some
Mobile.
Batflakes?
Mobile. Very good, sir.
Alright, let's kill this bit before it gets worse than it already is. Yeah, so this is a podcast. This is gonna be a good one. I'm
This
sure
is a
this-
podcast.
This
This is a podcast.
Sometimes I wonder, is this a podcast? That might be the title right there. This is a podcast.
Is this a podcast?
Is
You
this a
decide.
podcast? You decide. Write in. You can email us at I thought about being really saucy and looking up like Joe Rogan show's email and just
That would be
listing
so
their
fucking
email.
funny.
How much legal trouble do you think I could get in for that? Like it's a publicly open email. I could just go look it up. I don't think I would get in any. I think you could maybe like tell me to fuck off. But I don't think if your email is just publicly open for your show, like bro, there's no way that would be the first time you got just emails that were not about your show. There's no way. I couldn't have been the first person to send people your way. Also, you're Joe Rogan and I don't really care about your opinion of things.
Yeah, I really don't either.
Joe Rogan looks like what Mr. Clean looks like if he goes through a divorce because his wife left him for a woman.
You know what? I could see that.
I can
actually
see it too. That's why
The life of his eye is just literally just gone. It's just gone.
Yeah, he's you know. I don't care for Joe Rogan. Is the point of this bit? I don't care for Joe Rogan.
Neither do I.
I think Joe Rogan can suck an egg.
A rotten one at that.
Yeah. Specifically a rotten one that's like fermented in hatred.
And you know what? Just to put a little spin on it, just carbonate the thing.
Far enough.
Just carbonate it. Just carbonate it.
Carbonated.
Yeah.
Like in fucking Star Wars, like put him in the
No,
carbon
not
water.
no.
Like
No.
Han Solo?
Do you know what you can carbonate drinks, like you put them in like a machine and like it'll carbonate them?
Oh, you mean carbonate? Oh, ew.
Yeah.
carbonated, fermented, rotten egg?
Yeah, you can suck on that.
Jesus. Did you, like, meet Joe Rogan in person once? This starts to feel personal at this level.
No, I just learned about cursed foods, and one of them is apparently just a carbonated chicken soup.
Yo, fuck off with that. Get out. No. No. Thanks for listening. This has been the Carbonated Chicken Soup Podcast, and I will see you next time. Outro music! This is what happens when one of us just wakes up, the other just get off work. One of us didn't know what day it was, the other one thought it was 2 days later, even though they set the time.
Yeah.
See, this is why I really pay for the service I pay for that, like, lets me upload to Spotify and iTunes and all that so much easier. Because, let's be honest, I don't have the mental capacity to do this all myself anymore. It was just easier and more efficient, like Batman, to just pay to get it done and not have to worry about it. And just be like,
Yeah, see?
You know what? You know what? The billionaire is onto something, but only the make-believe comic book billionaire that actually does cool shit instead of building trucks that rust within a year. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Do you know about that? So for those of you who don't know, the these Cybertrucks are made of 100% pure steel with no primer, so every Cybertruck within a year is going to look like your grandmother's spoon that you left out in the rain for a year. It'll still run, though. It'll just look like a piece of shit. You know, except for those, like, couple trucks that just exploded with people in them and killed them.
Yeah.
And the fact that sometimes a 20-mile-per-hour wind just kind of takes the truck away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is going to get us to Mars. It's going to be safe.
He's definitely gonna get us to Mars. No doubt about
I
it.
hope he goes to Mars and dies there.
Same here.
I don't care for Elon Musk either. Have we like roasted shitty people enough? I mean, we've only been going for like 7.5 minutes. Do we need to fill for more time?
I mean, I guess. I guess it really depends. Like, what are we trying to do here?
Well, that's the question I've been asking myself for a long time. What are we trying to do here? I've been asking that about humanity since I was like 4 years old and didn't talk still, and I was just like looking around like, huh? What? Huh? Is this really? This is it, huh?
Yeah, this is it.
This is life?
Oh.
Okay. You know that meme template of the guy doing the face where he's like, and he looks sideways with the hat, and then he just kind of walks off. That's me at like 4 years old looking at the world, and I'm just like, huh? What? This seems bad, though. Like, this seems really, really not well put together. Oh, this is just it, huh? Okay.
All right, then. Fuck.
All right, let's get to it. We vamped for enough. Shout out to that one listener. You know there's always that one listener. Start the show now at 9 minutes. This is why Joe Rogan has a better audience than you, because you guys spend a bunch of time wasting on nonsense.
Well, you know what?
You know what, one listener? You know what, listener? Somehow, despite the odds, Palpatine returned.
That could be also a title. Somehow, despite the odds.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck off with that line. I was originally going to say, somehow, despite the odds, I'm actually a happier person than Joe Rogan. And then my brain was just like, somehow Palpatine returned. Somehow Palpatine returned. This is a podcast? Question mark. Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it.
The list. I need like a Daily Show esque like little sound bit every time we do the list, just like a very serious, somber thing. The list.
The list.
We ever get big enough, we'll sell shirts that just like sell the list in some like aggressively serious font, all grayscale, on top of slightly darker grayscale. The list. Only in
The
early
list.
access. And people ask about it, they'll be like, nah, you don't know about the list? All it does is get bigger.
It just gets bigger.
Alright, did you play Persona 5 Strikers yet?
No.
Oh, big shock. Did you watch Cowboy Bebop yet?
No.
Did you play Horizon Zero Dawn yet?
No.
Did you watch Moon Knight yet?
No.
Did you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet?
No.
Did you watch Loki season 1 or season 2 yet?
Both.
Yes or no?
Yes, both.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yes to
Everybody,
both.
no! Stop the presses! Stop the presses! Hold on, the show's ending. The list has been dealt exactly 1 damage today. Loki, done. Here, look, I'm typing it in. Done. Both seasons. Wahoo! Exclamation points. There we go. Because
I was on.
Hang on, we're
like
not
this-
done. We're not
Okay.
done. We'll get to the things that you've crossed off the list, but we still got to finish the list, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay. Did you watch Batman Beyond yet?
No.
Did you watch Werewolf by Night yet? The
No.
first version, then the in color version.
Nope.
Did you watch Rings of Power yet?
Nope.
And that's been the list. We actually get to talk about one of these things now. Hey, that Loki's pretty good.
Man, it was weird just because it was like
Yeah, it's pretty
all
weird,
the-
but it's good.
it's like you the only reference you really needed out of this entire thing was like Avengers 1 and
Yeah.
Endgame, and that's it. That's all you
Yes.
needed.
Yes,
You-
and
that's all you needed.
even that, honestly, not really. You could just watch the show.
Yeah, like it's just
Here's what you need to know about Loki. You don't have to have watched any of the MCU to enjoy this show, because Tom Hiddleston's charisma will carry you the entire way, if need be.
Mhm.
If need be. The whole way. Also, it might be the best performance of Owen Wilson's life. Like, no shade on Owen Wilson. I'm not a huge fan of him most of the time, but like, I think Mobius is the best performance of his life. It's a subtle, like, comedy performance that I think he's doing way better at than any of the over-the-top comedy performance he's known for. Like, it's a good performance, genuinely. Like, I'm not a huge Owen Wilson fan at all, and I was like, Owen Wilson. And then when I watched it, I was like, yo, he's, like, killing it, though. This is, like, a character with emotions and feelings and a purpose and questions. That show's great. Visually stunning. Jonathan Majors is no longer going to be Kang, but they are just going to recast Kang, because apparently he's, like, a piece of shit who abuses people. Which sucks, because I enjoyed his performance as Kang. I was like, yeah, that's Kang. That's a Kang.
Yeah, no, it was a good performance.
So, like,
I will see.
but, you know, luckily, if ever there was a character whose very own lore would make it easy to like, not worry about recasting them, it would be Kang. So, whew, dodged a bullet on that one. We'll see what they do. They've said they're not just, like, setting Kang to the wayside. They are going to recast him. So, we'll find out. But yeah, Loki. 2 seasons, really good.
Yeah,
Really good shit.
This is just like what I was feeling the entire time, but this is what I felt like what Control is going to be like. But
You mean
like
the game Control
yeah.
by
Except-
Remedy, by award-winning Remedy Studios, creative director Sam Lake.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Control, kids.
That's it. That's it.
I was speaking. It's just, it's all redacted.
Oh, you
That's
know
the
what?
bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the bit.
That's the bit.
Hey, you want to know what the real bit is? No bit. Go fucking play Control. Go play it right now.
You
right
can put
now.
that on the list. You can put that on the list because I know I'm
Control
gonna
is
play
very
it.
good. Control
Yep.
is very good. Listen to me. Listen to me, children, adults, old people, the resurrected dead presidents of our past. Control is very good. Control is very, very good. You know what else is really good? Alan Wake. You know what else is really good? Alan Wake 2. We're going to talk more about that later because I've been playing some Alan Wake 2. Yeah, Control is super good. Yo, Control is... Control is, I think, where Remedy became Remedy. Even though they were always Remedy. Like, Alan Wake is the start, and then you get Quantum Break, which I kind of want to go back and play, because I never did. And there's reasons for that. Control is the moment where it's like, Remedy has found the Remedy style now. Everything before Control is Remedy learning what Remedy is. Then you get Control and you're like, oh, is this what a Remedy game is? And you're like, okay, is this what it is? DLCs? Yeah. DLCs? Is that? Yep, redacted. Yes, shut up. And then it's like, okay, Alan Wake 2, is this what a Remedy? Yes, this is what a Remedy game is. Control is so good. Control is insane. It is one of the most insane things I've ever played. It is still one of my favorite games of all time. I still have not done the DLC in it. I need to. Probably going to be going through a new run of that soon. That game's great. That game's incredible. And after you do Control and its DLC, you should just go play Alan Wake 2. Because that game is very, 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 very good. Remedy makes really good games. Yeah. Oh, we're putting that on the list. Control's so good. Well, I mean, we have to fill the Loki slot now.
Yeah, we have to fill it now. It's gone. Now we have to fill it with something immediately.
Look,
immediately.
Look, yeah, Loki deleted. Did you play Control? And its DLC. The good news is, in the time it's going to take you to do this, I'll be able to play through Control again and actually do its DLC. And then, yeah, it'll be great. It's good. It's a good game. You should play it. Shout out to the Ocean View Hotel. All my homies know about the Ocean View Hotel. Big, why don't you gentlemen have a Pepsi energy at the Ocean View Hotel?
I'm more of a Coke guy.
Well, sometimes we don't get to choose our destinies. Sometimes they choose us at the Ocean View Hotel. I'm also more of a Coke person. I don't actually care for Pepsi. I have a ginger ale in here right now. I'm a big fan of ginger ale. Because, I'm like 75, apparently.
Yeah.
You know what else I like? A good hard caramel candy. Werther's. Could go for a bag of Werther's right now. Man, I am just old. I'm over here like, ginger ale and a Werther's. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
That might also be a name of the show. Ginger ale and Werther's. Do you think Palpatine likes ginger ale and Werther's? But you can't call it that. It has to be called like something where it's clearly that, but you can't call it that because it has to be Star Warsy, like how they have calf, even though it's just coffee.
Ruthers.
Ruthers?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about ginger ale?
I don't know. I want to say ale as ailing, but I'm like that doesn't make sense.
I feel like this is I feel like we should just nip this in the bud and not bother.
You know what? Let's just
I feel like this is a bad bit. Let's move on. Oh boy.
We need to stop. We need to stop.
Yeah. We've needed to stop about 10 episodes ago, but the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. When I was playing Banisher's Ghost of New Eden, there's a moment where I came in to like talk to the mayor of the town, and the game had like bugged out, and he's clearly supposed to be like sitting at his desk writing with his quill or whatever, and he's just like in the sitting position facing the opposite direction of the desk, not in the chair, just like perfectly in the sitting position, just in the air, writing nothing. And I'm looking at it, and I think I took the picture of it, and I was gonna make one of my original meme templates and make it the Lord when the just have it say when the Lord taketh away. Because, the game's all, like, colonial agey, so it's all like, oh, God will smite our enemies if we pray hard enough, whatever nonsense. But, like, oh my God, it was so funny, because I was like, I even was like, I think I was recording, and I was like, time to go talk to the mayor, an upstanding, godly man. And then I just see him, like, sitting on nothing, writing on nothing, and I was like, I think the mayor's in league with the devil.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
The Lord, sometimes the Lord taketh away. Oh my God, that's a great game too, by the way. Banishers, Ghost of Eden, very good game. Okay, I've been playing some stuff. Have you been playing some video games?
I have been playing
Have you heard
some
about
video
these video games?
games.
I've heard about some video games.
You goddamn right. I've been playing some video games.
Yeah, we can talk about some stuff. I could go first, I guess. I've been watching the Super Beard Bros for some context play through the Crash Bandicoot just in time thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I kind of miss games like that. I wonder if they're as fun as I remember, or was that just nostalgia, right? So I installed Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on the good old PS5. Started playing it within like 10 minutes. I was like, yo, this is awesome. Why did we stop making games like this? This is fucking stupid. I love it. I'm just like, bro, who cares if this makes sense? Who cares about hyper-realistic graphics, even though this game looks insanely good? And I'm like, bro, I just threw a water balloon at that guy, and he turned into a garden statue, and now he takes extra damage. I don't give a fuck. There's a gun you get called Mr. Fun Guy, where you throw it out and it's like a little mushroom man, and he's like a 90s radical DJ guy. And he just like makes puns based off his name because he's called Mr. Fun Guy.
Oh, what a fun guy.
Oh yeah, no, that's a line. Oh, you know who's a fun guy? Mr. Fun Guy. Y'all ready to party with Mr. Fun Guy. Like, he's like literally ripped out of like radical 90s magazine vibes. It's so stupid. That game's great. It's very fun to just play that game. I've only put maybe like a few hours into it, and I was like, yeah, this is Ratchet and Clank, just as wacky and nonsensical as I remember. Here's the plot. Yeah. Oh, it's the villain from the first game. Oh, okay. Oh, but it's like, why did we stop making games like these? This game's great. Super good fun. I don't have a lot to say, like, because I haven't done a whole lot. I'm, like, barely in the beginning of the game. But, like, it's a Ratchet and Clank. It is as fun as my nostalgia remembered, and it's not one of the ones I've ever played, so... Ratchet and Clank? Still Ratchet and Clank. Good to know. Some things, some things aren't dulled with time.
Some things still, are good.
Yeah, some things are good. Period. Yeah. There was the usual Overwatch season. New season started, new hero came out. They revamped things so that heroes are now free. There's no more new heroes, no tied to the battle pass. There's a mythic shop now. So you can end up getting any mythic skins you lost. After 2 seasons, a mythic skin will be in the mythic shop, so we know exactly what the time cycle before you can get it that way is. There's the mythic currency and stuff now. In the pass takes more of the premium slots, which after looking through the pass, it means that I noticed you're getting more of the previous only premium currency than you were in the past, when the past had a character tied to it, which is nice. The new character is great. Venture is incredible. I love them. They're great. I'm a big fan of everything they do. They're super fun. They have incredible lines. The community favorite seems to be the one where they just go, tastes like dirt.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the community favorite for some reason. They're super fun. I like them a lot. They came out with a new mode called Clash, which is just Flashpoint, but more one-sided and thus worse and over in like 5 seconds. And it is on the third iteration of the Hananoka whatever map that we all loved that they took away, never brought back a worse version of it, took that away, never brought that back, then brought this back, but it's tied only to Clash, which is literally just Flashpoint again, except worse in every way because Flashpoint is also terrible. So for those of you who don't know, Flashpoint was a mode that came out last season where it is like it is first to cap 3 objectives. It's basically it's King of the Hill. It's King of the Hill. That's it. That's the game mode. It's King of the Hill. It's like hardpoint, like here's the spot. Go claim it. Did you claim it long enough to fully get it? Okay. Here's the next spot. Rinse and repeat. Who got to 3 first? That's Flashpoint. That's it. It's usually incredibly one-sided. Usually one team just goes 3-0 and wins. Maybe somebody gets more. In fact, I think I've ever seen it even be 3-2. It's usually 3-1 or 3-0. It's very one-sided and just kind of feels pointless and dumb. And doesn't really feel like it matches the way this game is made at all. It feels like you can't play this thing in this. And then Clash is on the much smaller Hananokoe map, whatever the fuck they called it now this time in its third worst iteration. And it has 5 capture zones. But they capture in like seconds. And every match of it I have played has literally been over in like 5 minutes flat. Because it's just like, okay, did you get there? Okay, did you win the initial team fight? Alright, you've already captured it. Next one, you're already there before them. Okay, you already captured it. Next one, okay, you already captured it. Boom, done. So it has 5 capture points, but if you get 3, you win. So it's clearly still first to 3. I don't know why there's a 4th and 5th capture point. They've never come up. They've never activated. Because every time I've ever seen anyone play this, one team wins the first team fight, gets the first capture off that, and then just gets the next 2 and the game is over. And they win. And it's like 3 to 5 minutes long, and it's really pointless and annoying. And it's in ranked, too, which I feel is really dumb, because it's literally just Flashpoint, except locked down to one very small, not good map, and for whatever reason, it lies to you and says there's 4 or 5 capture points, but there's not, because if you just get all the first 3, you just win anyway. So no one I've talked to knows how the 4th or 5th capture points come into play. Because I've never seen it and no one has. So I'm not really sure what this weird we need a new mode in Overwatch is. I think they should stop because they have not made a good one. You have the 2 modes, they're fine. Leave it alone. Just do some new maps. Much easier. So other than that, like, overall the season's okay. It's Overwatch, it's kind of just the vibe now.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
In better news, DBD, Dead by Daylight's latest season started, which came with more killer buffs that didn't need to happen, and then a revamped, shop that's so much nicer. They finally revamped the shop after, 8 years, and now it's, an actual thing you can go to and navigate and find things in. There's a weekly free gift that's pretty nice. And it was and it's nicer, and the matchmaking's a little better. DBD is still fun, and they're doing fun stuff with it. Game's still good.
Good.
And that's the usual stuff. And then I have some Alan Wake 2 talk, which might take a minute, so we'll circle back to that. And then I I say briefly because I'm definitely going to play through it because I'm really enjoying it, but I've put maybe an hour into it. Because I just booted it up and started playing it, on a work day, and just to see if the vibe was nice, and then had to put it down because, work. And that is Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's big Okami vibes right out the gate. Massive Okami vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can sit and, hang out with your little spirit friends, and it's very cute. It's very cute. And that's kinda it, really, for me. Um, I got, you sent me the Dead Island 2 thing, and I got up to, oh god, Halperin Hotel, like, starting point.
Mhm.
But beyond that, I don't think I've really been playing anything. I'm trying to figure it out now. It's kind of been a low game month for me.
No, that's fair. Um, yeah, I've been kind of just also kind of here and there because I've been playing like usually like one or two things that are like just consistent. Like for instance, like I'm still trying to get through Final Fantasy Rebirth because
Oh, dude, mine's uninstalled right now. I think I went too hard on it or something, and I just I got burnt out on it to where it just sat there, and every time I looked at it, like hovered over it in the menu, I just went, and I just wouldn't boot it up, and now it's uninstalled currently. Cause it's
yeah,
also
no,
it's a massive amount file
yeah,
size. It's like
it's
fucking
a big
huge.
game.
And I just dude, I think I was God, where was I? I just had gotten to the jungle place. Have you gotten to the jungle town with the girl?
Oh, so I'm assuming
Gongaga?
Gongaga.
Yeah, whatever it's fucking called.
I haven't gotten there yet. Still in chapter 7 because I just got off the boat, so I'm like in Costa del Sol. I'm
Okay,
heading to
okay.
Mount Corel.
Yeah, so I am in the region town after I have just left the Mount Corel entire region.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
didn't clean up the region, but what that is that's Costa. So the Mount Coral region is you're in it now. It is Costa del Sol into Costa del Sol's neighboring region into Mount Coral Town or whatever it's called, Barrett's Town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Into Gold Saucer, into the other side of Mount Coral's region. Then it's into Jungle region. And that's where I'm at now. And that's where I stopped. I got to Jungle region, did the opening cutscene, and I'm at that point where it's like, okay, the team's all just hanging out. Go talk to people, like you do in every town when you get to the new region thing,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it
yeah.
does that. Yeah, so I'm in the next oh, man about town section, and I just put the game down and then never played it again for 2 weeks. I'm definitely gonna go back and finish it. I think I just was it was all I was playing every day.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
yeah.
putting in 20 hours a day, every day off, and I just couldn't even be bothered to boot it back up.
Yeah, no, it happens. This is the burnout part, and it happens. It really does
Yeah, no,
happen.
I burnt out hard because I was just playing so much of it, and then I was just I don't want to play. I don't care. I
So
just super burned out on it.
yeah, so I'm still working on that. I'm like I said, I'm still taking my time with it, and I think it sounds like it's probably the best idea to just do that. Just take your time, um, and I because my friends are getting back into it. I got back into Destiny. Didn't think I would, but I'm back at it again. Um,
See, that's the
and
beautiful part about not having friends is I can't just
they
suck you
can't
back
force you to
in.
get to stuff you don't want anymore.
I'm done. I'm retired. I can't with Bungie anymore. Especially with the constant threat of Bungie just going under because they apparently never make any money, and I'm just I don't wanna I don't want to invest in this game that's been a massive time sink and money sink when you're just potentially gonna go under one day at a moment's notice because you don't make money.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
because there's a
and
new
at
dungeon
this
that came
point,
out, and they're like wanting to
yeah,
try it.
there's
I'm like,
always a new
okay,
dungeon, there's always a
yeah.
new thing, and I'm
There's
just
always a new thing. There's always a new
and
thing.
it's I like the gameplay and stuff, and for the most part the story is okay and stuff, and I'm just eh, eh. Like, at this point, I don't think I'm ever getting that incredibly slick aesthetic marathon game at all. I
Oh
don't think
no, I
that's
don't think
ever
we're getting that
happening.
anymore. Yeah,
And
I
that
don't.
makes me sad because I think that was visually one of the most enchanting things I've ever seen. And if the game looked even close to that when I was playing it, I don't give a fuck what kind of game it is. I'm playing it. and now I'm probably never getting it. So, I can't like go for the ride anymore, especially when there's already like the where is Bungie going after the new light or whatever the fuck the thing is called. And I'm just like, bro, I
Yeah.
don't care. They don't know. They don't know where they're going. This story is so massive and convoluted, and they clearly are like kind of just winging it all the time. And I'm like, okay, nah, it's not. There's a point where like you need to like have a comprehensive fucking plot planned ahead here. You can't just wing every chapter of your 10-year story forever. And I'm just like, ugh, I can't. The highs and lows are too much, and I'm just like, I can't. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah.
Bungie would just Destiny did the Destiny thing for so long that even I was just like, no, the gameplay's super fun and a lot of the game is super good. I just can't be bothered anymore. I want it to just end. Like, I feel like the only way I would ever get back into Destiny is if like it basically wasn't Destiny anymore. Like, I don't want to hear about this fucking plot. I don't want to mention anything in the past. I want something that is entirely new. That I have no attachment to. But just plays like this. And it feels this good to do things in, right? Like, gameplay-wise, great. Feels good
Everything
to
else.
play. It's not that it's just that it takes forever to fucking pay off.
Yeah.
Whereas the gameplay's just kind of always been really satisfying, which is why I'm just like, man, couldn't you just learn how to make money with your stupid Bungie game so you could give me this cool, like, weird fucking like, that weird sci-fi era where everything was like, it's plastic, but it's strong. Right? Like,
Yeah.
that sci-fi future plastic uber saturated weird era that was very short-lived, because that's what the marathon trailer looks like, the announcement. And I'm just like, bro, extraction game, battle royale, I don't care if it looks even close to this aesthetic. I'm playing, and I want that now. That's all I care about from Bungie. And I'm like, I want that, bro. I don't care about Destiny anymore. I want whatever the fuck that is, and I'm probably never getting it. So I'm just like, I'm done.
Yeah. The for me, like, the thing is, like, my friends were talking about, like, we were trying to talk about this. There were essentially, yes, rumors, um, that there was going to be a Destiny 3. And I'm like, if they ever actually did that, then all I hope is that they just start something new. Like, don't go too far into the lore thing anymore. Like, try to, like, sure, if you want to use the same universe, I guess, but like, just new story, just new everything. It's just not worth doing that right now.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
feel like there was already the bad vibes when Destiny 2 came out, and it was like, okay, well, nothing I did in Destiny 1 carries over. Alright, and okay. Games don't always do that. That's fine, right? It's not like all my stuff in Black Ops 1 carried over into Black Ops 2. But
mhm.
these are very different types of games, right? But,
Yeah.
you know, we give you that little bit of forgiveness. And then Destiny 2 has now gone on for like 4 times the lifespan of Destiny 1, easy, with way more time and content to consume. And I've put in easily 7 times, like, I've gotten so much stuff in Destiny 2. And I'm just like, bro, if you did another Destiny game and none of this shit carried over, I'd be fucking pissed. Because I have put too much goddamn time in this to not have any of it come with me in any regard. I'm not doing this again just for you to, like, give me the same classes, but they play a little different. Or, hey, you got the Monte Carlo again. And I'm like, yeah, I got it in Destiny 1. And in Destiny 2. You know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did
yeah.
more in this universe, I agree. I think it needs to be entirely new to the point of, I think you should just straight up switch fucking genres. Give me something super new. There's a lot here to play with. And that's what's weird to me. It's like, Bungie, why don't you just, like, let, like, another studio make, I don't know, some kind of Siphon Filter, but in the world of Destiny game. Give me, like, you're always telling these little story blurbs in the exotic armor of, like, the Coyote 7 and then the Young Wolf and all this nonsense. And it's like, you could take, like, every single fucking one of those and make some killer, like, smallish, 8 to 16 hour, weird, fucked up indie game. Oh, and you could just make bank with it, probably. And it'd probably be more interesting and enjoyable, more profitable than Destiny 2 has ever been, apparently. It sucks because there was a lot of good stuff there, and, like, at the end of the day, that game feels fucking great to play still. That game has always felt really good, and it's just, like, they nailed down, like, FPS. Like, that feels phenomenal every step of the way and always does. And I'm just like, I don't want to see them go under, but, like, I don't want to play Destiny anymore is the problem.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm ever getting Marathon, and Destiny is kind of all they were doing until Marathon comes out, and then I'm just kind of like, alright, I guess I'll just have to sit here and kind of just see what happens with your studio, because I ain't coming back. It's too much. I can't. I'm kind of like, I am super fucking tired of these games that demand all my time, honestly. Like, I've reached the point where I do not want to play a game that demands all my time.
I don't think any. I think it's just like every single game is now trying to be like that, and it's just there is no more. There's no more of that whole like, just play it, and then if you like it, play it again. Go for it. But like,
well, I mean, we're
it's
not
just a
every
one and
single
done
game.
deal.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII isn't like that. It's just really big.
Yeah,
Alan Wake 2 isn't like that. I beat Alan Wake within the first 3... I was done with Alan Wake 2 in the first 3 days the game came out. I hit credits day 3. That game was great.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. You know when I came back? Literally last week. The New Game Plus mode has been out for like 2 months. I just now came back. Like, Overwatch, sometimes, like, there were 2 seasons I didn't play because I just didn't care about anything in the past. That's how I treat those games, is I'm like, if the past means nothing to me, I'm not going to play, actively. Right? And I get to put it down and take a break. I've done it with DBD. Yeah. I don't play Fortnite anymore. You know, like, there are definitely games that don't do that, and I don't have a problem, truly, with a game that's, like, kind of ongoing. It's when I feel like the ongoing has come at the cost, the perpetual content has come at the cost of disrespecting my time.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, Diablo 4, I'm having a great time, still. Absolutely. I'll tell you when I'm going to stop playing Diablo 4? The day Diablo 5 comes out. Diablo 4 is great. It's the best Diablo ever made. Not even close. No, there's no contest. In fact, I would argue it's Blizzard's best game ever. And anyone who disagrees is a fucking loser. Who probably sits there and kisses World of Warcraft's dick all day when that game's been tanking players for 7 years straight or something. It just has so many people it's going to take forever to die.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just, like, I feel like over the years, Destiny has not respected my time. Whereas, like, Overwatch and DBD kind of do, because I'm not really being punished if I choose not to play. There's just stuff I don't get. And now, with, like, Mythics going into a shop 2 seasons after they were a thing, like, the recent changes mean that I'm free to walk away from Overwatch even more now. Kind of the same with DBD. Like, I play them when I'm playing them. Like, if I don't feel like playing that season, I'm not going to play that season. Or maybe I'll just play a little bit. Maybe I play a lot. Like, I'm free to walk away from these games. Diablo's kind of the same way. Like, the core experience of Diablo is not tied to the seasonal content. The seasonal stories, like, the actual quest line that comes out with each season, that shit's short as hell. You can do that shit in a day. It's nothing. You are muted, I see. So I don't know when that happened. The old ways continue. I guess we'll be back, folks. I'll pause. Alright, so we were talking about, we had a little break there for a second, of just, like, games and the state of them and stuff. Like, it's weird, the constant back and forth of, single-player games are dead, which has never been true, clearly.
Never been true.
And then it's like, okay, yes, we now live in this perpetual online state, so it feels like the industry is still And it feels like it's definitely more on a like publisher aspect side than a developer aspect side, but it's not 100% all on publishers. It feels like as a whole, the industry still doesn't really know like what it's doing in terms of longevity. It
Mhm.
feels like they all want to be the game that goes on forever, and none of them really seem to be able to do it well, except Warframe, which was done by a studio that had enough money to keep the lights on for 3 months and had no idea what the fuck they were doing the entire step of the way, and never in a million years imagined that the game would get so big that 10 years later they are a completely like privately owned company that's publishing someone else's MMO and making a second free to play MMO while still keeping the first original free to play MMO going.
Yep.
Yeah. So like it's crazy. It's funny that everyone, so many studios were trying to make their we gotta get a Destiny off the ground. We gotta get something like that. And it's like, no, you wanted to get a Warframe off the ground. That's the one that makes the money. That's the one that's free to play and is better in every way and doesn't ever lose any content unless it's necessary and doesn't waste my time and is just more interesting and has been more interesting and more fun to play for like 4 years before Destiny even came out. Yeah. So, yeah. Like Warframe and the way I feel about the way a longevity game should, this is how it should work. This is why Warframe is my prime example. In Warframe, I feel like I'm retired. Because I have no obligations in Warframe. None. I can not play this game for quite a long time and I will never feel bad about it. The game doesn't like make me feel bad about it at all. Ever. And I've put so much time into Warframe that, I don't really play. Sometimes weeks at a time, months at a time. It stays installed. And oh, did a new MSQ come out? Like new big update? Oh, I'm there day one, you better believe, if I can be. Right? And I'm playing it.
Mhm.
Like I'm going to play that update that week. Right? That's my main thing. And then I'm going to check out maybe the new frame. But, like, if a new frame comes out or a new weapon's coming out all the time and I don't care about them, I don't care about them. I don't feel bad about that. Like, I never feel bad about taking time off from Warframe. It never makes me feel bad. And if I take a lot of time off and I come back and there's been a lot of updates, I just feel like, oh, cool, there's so much stuff here I haven't experienced yet. But really, I just kind of pop in for the MSQ. Sometimes I go through periods where I'm like, yeah, I'm playing a lot of Warframe this month. And then, like, next month, I will barely play at all. And I've never once been made to feel bad about that game. That game has never wasted my time. And I think that is the model for, like, you want to make a longevity, like, always online, forever, long-term game. That's who you look at. Because Warframe does not care how much you're playing. It just wants you to have a good time.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm doing in Warframe, regardless of whether I play 5 minutes that month or whether I put in 700 hours in 1 month. Right? Like, it's just, both of those are acceptable to Warframe. They're happy to have me for that 5 minutes, they're happy to have me for that 700 hours. And ironically, their model of, like, no, it's, there's just, like, you can pay to get the thing faster, and there's cosmetics we sell and stuff. I've probably spent more money on Warframe, the free game, than anything combined. I've probably, over the 10 years or whatever I've been playing Warframe, I think I've probably spent a couple thousand in the long run. Least over 1,000. But it's funny because, like, a large chunk of my premium currency was made by just playing the game and having stuff that I didn't want and selling it. Like, that game is great. Fucking love Warframe. Honestly, I'm more on the Soulframe terrain now, or waiting for... But, like, the moment Warframe 1999 drops, I'm gonna be right there, like, yo, what is this about? What is this fucking crazy... What is this crazy? Why do you have 9-inch nails in your game, canonically? What is happening? They showed off, Aoi, who is the proto-mag, the first mag in 1999... with her Atomicycle, her future bike, and I was like, yo, step on me, please. Big mommy energy. Yeah, Warframe's great. That's a good game. That'll always be a good game. I can't wait for Soulframe. I'm every year since Soulframe was announced, I'm just like, okay, TennoCon's coming up in June or whatever. Can you just give me a release date? Just give me a release date, even if it's 3 years out. Just tell me when it's coming out so I can stop wondering. I need it.
Right.
I need to play the Soulframe. It looks cool. They're doing like a weird Dark Souls thing. It's wacky. So yeah, it's just like yeah. I installed actually Destiny 2 on this PC when I got it. And then God, I think I booted it up once, did some stuff. I hopped in like a multiplayer match, fucking dominated. I went like 47-0 on a map I don't even like in a game I haven't played in 6 months, and I was just like, you guys suck. I'm gonna play this game. And then I just kind of, I took the screenshots and was like, you guys are garbage. And then just stopped playing again. So I popped in for one last hurrah and just styled on people who probably play the game every day. And I'm just like, bro, you guys suck. I don't even know what this map's called. I don't even look at my guns before I just hopped in. I was like, whatever. And I
I'm just fucking doing this right now.
Dude, I just went like 47-0. Every grenade I threw killed like 4 people at once. And I was just like, whatever, loser. Imagine playing the game every day and losing to somebody who plays it every 6 months.
Oh, that's tragic.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be you.
Couldn't relate. Couldn't relate. Sounds like a lot of non-Chad energy from people who play the game every day. The Chad pop in once a month and carry the game once every 6 months and carry the game versus the virgin play 12 hours a day and never be good at it. I know which one I want to be.
Yep.
I also, I actually prefer that, I think, as to, playing a game and being good at it consistently. I'd rather be good at a game but not play it consistently and have that be the equation, because then, if I do the right level of, if I stay with the game, even though I'm only there every couple months or whatever, eventually you get, this mythical status among you, where it's like, oh, I've heard of this person. What do you mean? They pop in once every couple months, and whatever team they're on just wins, because they're insane. And then they don't play again for 3.5 months. That's how I was with Call of Duty at certain points. They were, in my prime of Call of Duty is when I'm not playing it all the time. For some reason, there are certain games like that where I'm like, the less I play it, the better I am. League of Legends is like that. I hop on. Most of the time I'm playing TFT. Every now and then I'm playing ARAM, and every now and then I'm playing, regular, right? But, I'll play only TFT for months on end, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll do a couple ARAMs. And then I just go God mode in ARAMs, where I'm, Talia with 1 item the whole game, and I'm just, living on 2 health for 45 minutes straight and never dying. And they are just getting madder and madder and madder, and then I'm just like, GG at the end, and then I just don't play anything but TFT for 6 months. You look at my match history, it's a lot of top 4s in TFT, and then there's 3 ARAMs where I'm SSS plus super 47.0 KDA with a champion I've never played before. And then I just go back to TFT and I'm like, alright, good game guys, I'll see you in a couple months.
See you later.
Dude, I played, some TFT, last week, and then I was like, I'm gonna play some ARAMs, and I got, Nami for the first time, and I went, 70-0 on Nami in an ARAM. I had, 1 item the whole game, I had, 1 health for 30 minutes, and they just could not catch me.
God.
Dude, they were diving me so much. People were just, throwing themselves at me under the tower, because they were just mad. And I would just be like, bubble, go away. No. Every time, the Kazakhs especially really seemed to want me, and he just kept diving me under the tower, and I would just put him in the bubble, and then I would just, watch as the tower just lights him up like it's fucking Bastille Day, and he's just dying to tower shots, and I'm just standing just a little bit away with, 2 health, and I'm just like, what about, yeah, you could just do a regular attack. What if you just hit me with a regular? Oh, no? Oh, okay. Try again next time. I'm sure you will. And without fail, on spawn, he just runs it down. I'm gonna get this Nami. I mean, I've got 1,000 gold bounty on me at this point. It's probably worth it.
Yeah, it's probably worth just dying already.
He's already, like, 6 deaths in. It's not like I'm getting a lot of gold for killing him at this point. And it's
Yeah.
ARAM, so even though I have, like, 10k gold, I can't spend it till I die. So I'm really starting to be like, y'all gonna let me go shopping? Those are actually my favorite, is the ones where I go nuts, and then they finally kill me, and they get the tower, and they're feeling good, and I'm like, I think you guys forgot how ARAM works. When somebody's
Just-
going like 30-0, 20 minutes in, you kind of don't want to kill them now. You need to figure out how to win without killing them. Because I'm gonna respawn pretty much immediately, because it's my first death, so it's gonna be mere seconds. And I'm gonna get like 3 full items off 1 buy. If you thought I was strong before, what are you gonna do now when I have items? It's like, bro, you were on 6 items. I have nothing. You just killed me. I have 7k gold. Now I have 4 full items. What's the plan now, Chief? Because now I get to play reckless like you, except I win.
Literally.
Every time it gives me zigs in ARAM, I'm just like early on in the alt chat, I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be an easy game, boys. Dude, my zigs is the escape artist. They're gonna make movies about my zigs. I am the sauciest little man. Like, I Ziggs, like, I am just getting in there. Like, even in regular League, when I play Ziggs, I'm just like, nah, I'm up in their face. I am up in their turf, fighting the jungle and the top laner, because I just solo killed the mid laner. I stole jungle's camps, and I'm just like, come and get me, loser. And then I'm just gone. Just throw the satchel, and I'm gone, and I flash over the wall, and I'm just somewhere in the other part of the jungle, chucking bombs blindly. I don't even need to hit you, it just needs to be present, that it's like, they're over there, there's the bombs.
One of my favorite things with Ziggs is just
I
literally
fucking
like doing
love Ziggs.
the satchel grenade, throwing the Q, and then somehow hitting someone. You just
Dude, as Ziggs, like, I've realized that as a mid laner, I clearly, like, mid lane is where I sit if I'm playing regular League. That is my preferred place, second to support. No, support being second to that. That's where I prefer. I've realized that I clearly have a type of mid laner, and it's the, yeah, dive me, idiot. Do it, Yasuo.
Do it,
Do it,
motherfucker.
nerd. Do it, nerd. You won't, pussy. Do it. No balls. No balls, loser. Do it. You won't. Do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Like, I'm just becoming the Joker because my mid laner, like, number 1 and 2 mid laners, my mid laner is, did Talia get banned? I'm picking Ziggs. Did Ziggs get banned? I'm picking Talia. And my entire playstyle is, I'm gonna be up in your face until you get real mad and try to dive me with the jungler. And then I'm gonna keep you under my tower. And you might get me, but I'm getting both of you.
Someone's at my door. What the hell?
Someone's at the door. Okay, gotta pause. Someone is at his door. An axe murderer is breaking in. And, this will be the last episode we ever do, unfortunately. We'll be right back. You guys won't hear a break. It'll just, like, resume weirdly in a couple seconds. Don't worry about it. Pausing. Yeah. So, God, I mean, I lost what we were talking about. But, yeah, God, what were we talking about? I don't even remember.
I have no idea.
Video games, I'm sure.
Yeah. Something about ARAM, Nami.
Oh yeah. Just like I kind of there's a certain like weird brain flow state of this game only works for me. I'm only good at the game if I don't play it a lot. And that's kind of how League of Legends works and Destiny PvP. I'm only I'm good at the game consistently, but I'm like god tier. Who the fuck is this person who's 47-0 and they look like they're not even trying? Like they're just kind of like staring at the sky in the Destiny 2 map, and somebody tried to come up on me, and I just kind of pivoted, like perfectly 360 no scoped them. And I'm just like, get the fuck out of here! I'm checking out the clouds, loser. That's
like, what the shit?
Like, I'm just like, I don't even, it's because I'm not thinking about it, because I haven't played the game in so long that, like, there's no thought process of, like, okay, if they do this, I do that. I'm just like, nah, play game.
Play game.
Well, I mean, it's why I'm actually better at games when I'm super stoned and drunk. I'm like god tier in PvP. I'd probably be really good at fighting games if I'm stoned, because I don't think about what they're doing, I'm only concerned with what I'm doing. And it also makes me, like, have so much less anxiety that I just start getting wacky with it. Like, that's when I start just being like, does this work? Can I get away with this? And, like, a big part of it is also, like, the mental of, like, seeming like you're unafraid to just go in, right? And it's not that I'm
Yeah.
unafraid, it's that I'm too stoned to care or feel fear. If I wasn't stoned, I would definitely be anxious over this and probably fuck it up if I attempted it. But because I'm stoned, I'm just like, yeah, press buttons, play a game. And then I just go
press.
like 40, then I just do 70-0 on Nami, and people are like, yo, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, I don't know, man, I've never played this champ before. I was reading their champ kit for like the first 2 minutes of the match over and over, like, what the fuck does this do?
It's a good.
Sometimes
I just
I'm
pressed
winning,
the button and it did something.
sometimes I'm winning as a champ, and like, there's an ability I haven't really understood how it works or what it's doing the whole game. Oh, I got to play Tom Kench for the first time the other day. I played.
Now you know how it feels to be the bench the Kench.
Dude, I got Tom Kench, and I was just like, it's time to be the Kench. Can I unbench the Kench? I've never played the Kench. And I'm just reading his toolkit, and I'm just like, okay,
Okay.
bubble of safety, obnoxiously deceptive, tongue lash range, and then that's the little dive in, and then there's that, okay, yeah, sure, eat the guy, and like, I was looking at it, and it was like, to eat the enemies, you have to have the blah blah blah, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna focus on eating my friends into safety instead. Seems simpler. And I've just never died. Just never died.
Never die.
47-0 on the Kench. Just waltzing around. Just
I
kind
tell
of
you, that's what I'm saying.
having a little stroll.
Once you unbench the Kench, it's over. You
Just having a little stroll. I was proposed to by the Jinx that match. They just said, will you marry me in the post lobby? They never died either because I did not allow them to do so. Every time that Jinx was going to die, I literally, like, every single time, I was there to either soak the damage and just, Mr. President, we're gonna get you this way. Madam President, come this way. Or it was like, literally, if I had Flash and the eating them ability up, I would just flash into hell itself. Just be like, hey, buddy, swallow them whole, and then I just take a jaunty stroll out. Like, it's not a big deal that the entire team is pouring damage into me, and I'm just casually sipping my potions and putting my little health bubble on, and then I just kind of spit them out literally right into the health thing on the ARAM, and then I turn around and re-engage the enemy team, and they get the health, and they just light them up. They got, like, 5 pentakills because of me in that ARAM. And they were just like, they literally just proposed to me at the, like, they literally typed out, like, a whole paragraph of robbed. They literally, like, RP'd it. They were like, robs a jewelry store, comes back covered in suit and with sirens in the distance, gets down on one knee. Mr. Kench, will you marry me? And I was like, that's Mrs. Kench to you, little girl. And they were like, I'm a bisexual. I can work with it. And I was like, all right then. And I was just like, yeah, Tom Kench seems pretty strong. And I had, like, no items the whole game because I just didn't die. And I'm just like, yo, I bet this Tom Kench is pretty strong with some items. I was like, the whole time I was like, what if I die and just buy a Warmox? Just the Warmox. Even though I could buy more. I just want to see. And then I played another ARAM, and that was the last one I played today. I got the Kench again. So that time I let myself die. And then I started to get some items. And then the game became different. And the game became, I'm just going to start walking at you. Menacingly. Like, I had, like, 8k health at one point. And I would just step forward and, like, start emoting, spamming, so I look like I'm dabbing, and I would just step forward, prematurely pop the bubble so that I have a little buffer in case they're trying to like waste CC on me, and I'm just dabbing in front of them, and I was just like walking back and forth and never really moving up in a dangerous way to them at all. But like the threat of the 8,000 health Tom Kench was enough of a deterrent that we didn't really win in the sense of killing them. They just kind of slowly gave ground because I just kept walking forward like, you guys want to throw hands? They didn't want to throw hands with the 8K Tom Kench. They just didn't want any. And I just I would just walk forward and they would just start backing up and then I'd start emoting at them.
You don't
and
want none, then you better start none.
We just did that until we took the tower, and then we did it some more until we took the next tower, and I was just like, I mean, at some point, y'all either surrender and just lose now, or we could do this slow death for another 20 minutes if you like. I played, there was a game I played as Caitlyn. I got to play Caitlyn for the first time too. More complicated than I thought she was, having never played her before. But I had fun. I had fun with her. I was getting pretty saucy with those nets. Like I really like the shot that sends me back. I find that super useful because like it lets me get away with some dumb bullshit all the time, and I was doing really good. I had like a really high kill participation even for ARAM, and I was just, oh, this motherfucker, always with the leaving, and suddenly on mute. This guy over here, this fucking Parasite Eve loving motherfucker. Let's take a small break. Okay, that's why I bought the software, and I can just pause it. It's fine. I get to occasionally, sometimes now, look at us, we're learning, we're growing as a show. Sometimes I don't even rant on about how you've left again. Sometimes. I've done it twice, but I've also just quietly paused it twice. You've left like 4 times this
Yeah, I know,
show. It's starting to piss me off.
I can't stop this.
You need an on-air sign for your door.
I just need an on-air or do not disturb. Just completely like, do not.
Do not.
Don't
just
even.
Do not.
Just
do not. Don't want. Well, it looks like family Thai dinner is most likely canceled. My one younger sibling and their fiance can't go. They just got some like bad personal family news from their end of the family. And then I kind of was feeling like I didn't want to go because like just bad mood, and financially it's kind of not it's better if I don't go because the last paycheck I had was a real light one because they had me down to just 2 days for 2 whole weeks.
Yeah.
So looking like that's going to be rescheduled. If they all still want to go, they can go. I'm probably not at this point since one person's already out. And I'm just like, either reschedule or y'all 3 go. I'm probably not going at this point. Plus, I have therapy that same day. And that's usually very draining for me. And I'm just like, I don't want to go.
No.
I don't want to go. We can go have Thai food another time.
Yeah.
It's not going to...
Thai food is good.
I've never had it before.
Oh, it's pretty good. Funny enough, the thing I've gotten there, at least for food, Thai food is pad Thai.
Oh, really? You get some pad Thai, the Thai food.
Yeah, Thai food.
General Tso's chicken. Chinese place. That's all I ever get. You know what? At least you're not one of those people who goes to like the Chinese place and then gets wings and fries.
Oh, I used to be that when I was a kid to the buffet ones because
well, that doesn't count. That's a buffet thing. That doesn't count to me. That's like not the same vibe as like going to an actual like Chinese takeout mom and pop shop and then being like, yeah, let me get the wings with hot sauce and fries, and I'm just like, bro, just go to a wings place.
Yeah, I get normally.
Yeah, I don't really understand the point of going to a place that is a specific like culture of food and then ordering the one like not that culture food thing on the menu. I don't get that at all. It makes no sense to me, and it actually kind of feels disrespectful to the point where I would encourage those places, take that shit off the menu.
Yeah.
If they're
I guess if it gets some,
if they're no, fuck that. If they're not brave enough to come there and try your culture's food, That's a them problem, not a you problem.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Take it off the menu. Or keep it on the menu, but then they have to wear a hat of shame. I think that would be socially acceptable. You have to put on this stupid loser hat, and you look like a real idiot when you wear it. And everyone knows why you're wearing it. Shame them and shun them from society, as we should. Yeah, video games.
Yeah, video games.
I mean, I can talk about Alan Wake 2's final draft. That's kind of the last of anything I played, though. Beyond that.
Okay. Well, I am hoping to play Alan Wake 2 at some point. Like, I watched too much, or not much, not watch, but listen to too much of Herald of Darkness to be like, not, you know.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck is this guy? He's watching and he's listening. You know what? He's not watching anything on the list except for Loki season 1 and 2.
Me too. Because I just happened to like.
Okay, because we replaced it with Control and it's DLC. So fuck you. That's gonna take you longer. That's not even a joke.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. It's gonna take you significantly longer. Loki's only an hour at best each episode. There's only what, 16?
There is only 12 episodes in total.
Of Loki?
Yeah, so it's 6 episodes on season 1 and 6 episodes on season 2.
I was like, it's something like that, yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, so it's like 12 hours, half a day.
Oh.
So yeah, Control is actually gonna take you quite a lot more time than that, in fact. And that's not counting its DLC. I don't know how long the DLC is. I've never done it.
I wouldn't know either.
WE in progress. That's for all the Control.
Which I know what that stands for now.
Do you?
Yeah, Alan Wake expansion.
Incorrect. Incorrect, pleb.
Alan Wake what then?
Doesn't stand for Alan Wake at all. Get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked. Newcomer.
Yeah.
Neophyte at best. Augmented world event, loser. AWE. Augmented world event. The meme is that it stands for Alan Wake expansion because it has to do with Alan Wake and connects Control to that, which is the moment everyone was like, wait a minute, do all the Remedy games take place in the same universe? And it was like, no, that can't be true. It has to be just Alan Wake and Control, because legally they don't even own Quantum Break. Microsoft does, so how could they? Fuck you, says Remedy. We found a way to do it anyway. Quantum Break is canon. There are characters for it's canon.
Quantum Break.
It's definitely canon. It's 100% canon. It's all canon. Remedy's writing is so good that Quantum Break, the game they legally do not own any of the rights to, is canon without Microsoft's lawyers being able to come at them at all. And it is aggressively clearly canon. But you also don't need to play it. That's how good their writing has gotten. This game is definitely canon because we made it. We don't legally own any of it, but we made it canon in a way via Alan Wake 2 that no one can come at us in the court, and you also don't need to play it, but it's definitely super confirmed canon. Remedy, outwriting everyone. George R. R. Martin could never.
Could never.
Could never. J.J. Abrams could never. Remedy is incredible. Sam Lake and them are mad people, and I love them.
Oh yeah, Sam Lake is such a cool dude.
I'm so happy that Remedy is getting like this Remedy moment where people are like, yo, Alan Wake 2's the greatest thing ever. And then it's like, what if you played Control? And everybody's like, holy shit, Control is insane. Why are we not talking about Control? And then it's like, what if you went and played Alan Wake the remaster? That game's 10 years old. How good could it hold up? Oh my god, this game's insane. And it was like, was Quantum Break good? Yes, is the answer. Remedy doesn't make bad games. They never
I did
have.
not enjoy Quantum Break or Alan Wake 1, but that was just more because I think mechanic wise there was just some stuff that I was kind of like meh.
If there's any struggle with those older Remedy games, it is because technology had not caught up to Remedy yet. In my opinion,
you know what? That's very
the problem is not with Remedy. The problem is that technology didn't keep up with what Remedy wanted to do. And unlike Bethesda, who I adore, who just kind of puts it out there and it's like, it's whatever. You're gonna play it, and they know we'll play it. Remedy was like, fuck it. Technology isn't gonna let us do the thing we want to do. Who cares? Who cares, says Remedy. Do the thing. Make it weird. Make it cool. Technology will catch up eventually, and then we'll be the coolest studio in the world because we've spent a decade being the coolest studio in the world. We were just waiting for technology and graphics to catch up so that we could do cool stuff. Fuck you, we've been doing cool stuff forever. We were always cool. Put shades on. I can't wait for you to play Alan Wake 2. I can't wait. Dude, there are so
I will
many
hopefully
scenes.
get to that one soon.
There are
but, yep,
so
Troopers.
many scenes in that game. Like, I'm going to talk about Alan Wake 2 now. This will not be... This is, like, semi-spoiler, but not spoiler. Like, it's going to be weird. Stay with me here. Okay, so Alan Wake 2 came out with a new Game Plus mode called The Final Draft about a couple months ago, 2 or so months ago, and in true Remedy fashion, we were like, yeah, Final Draft, new Game Plus for our best survival horror game ever, and Remedy goes, now hold up there, young kid. Did you know that The Final Draft is a sequel? And you're like, wait, what? It's a sequel to the story of Alan Wake 2. And I thought to myself as I booted it up, I wonder how much of a sequel. Like, a little bit of a sequel? Fuck you, the entire plot's different right out the goddamn gate. In the opening, prologue, cutscene, everything has changed contextually about this story. Everything. I am only 3 hours into the new Game Plus, and I'm just like, bro, this literally changes one character's entire plot arc. Wow. This changes their entire plot arc. And I'm looking at the other main character, Saga, and I'm just like, depending on when Saga's story... so, like, without spoiling things, Alan, in the Final Draft, is very clearly aware everything has already happened. And that it's not a loop, it's a spiral. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. You'll understand when you get there. But, like... And I'm just looking at the other main character, Baby Girl Saga, and I'm just like, dude, depending on when Saga gets, like, the insider info on how the world of Alan Wake 2 works, which is a crucial plot point in the game, like, the moment Saga is, like, beginning to come aware of, like, how the fuck does this stupid magic word bullshit work, right? Saga's really good at it. Better than Alan at it. I had this conversation before, I think, when I first played it, is that the plot of, like, Alan Wake 2 for Dummies is that Saga Anderson is just better at doing Alan's job. And it's not Alan's fault at all. Alan was literally, like, who Alan is as a person made him the worst person to possibly be in his position, probably, in the short run. Which means it takes him a long time to get to a point where he, like, really has a firm grasp on how to actually make this a win for him and humanity or whatever, right? Because of the way Saga's, like, life is and what she does for a living and her mind and the history of her people or whatever, Saga is aggressively well-equipped out the gate to master the Dark World to the level Alan has. She does it in, like, 7 minutes. Like, the understanding that Alan has after 13 years in what he thinks is a loop, but it's a spiral, and it's not a lake, it's an ocean. Saga gets there in 7 minutes. And that's not a joke. It's literally, like, Saga, like, goes through what Alan goes through and conquers it in 7 minutes, and it took him 13 years. And he didn't even realize he was doing it when he beat it. Like, Saga is just equipped to get through this more efficiently, right? So, like, depending on where the final draft decides to give Saga the lore moment, right? Like, and I'm just like, bro, if they give her, like, the info in Act 1, this entire plot changes. This is literally a new game. I'm just playing Alan Wake 3 right now. And I'm just like, Remedy, you can't just make Alan Wake 3 in your New Game Plus. That's insane. That's crazy. Remedy, this is why you didn't have any money to make Alan Wake 2, because nobody would pick up your crazy games. You can't... Remedy, the DLC for Alan Wake isn't even out yet. There's gonna be 2 DLCs. One of them is gonna be called Night Springs. Why is it called Night Springs? That's a TV show in Alan Wake that people watch. What does that mean? We don't even know what the other one's called. I swear to God, if one of the DLCs comes out and it's called, like, Control, I'm gonna fucking lose it and murder someone.
It's gonna be acronymed till it's, like, spells, like, the place from Control.
The Bureau of Control. So
Yeah.
TBOC.
Yeah.
Bureau of Control. Dude, Control is so good. You need to play Control. Control is so good. Like I said, well, we don't need Silent Hill anymore. We have Remedy, and they're better anyway. We don't need Silent Hill. Capcom is still killing it. We got Resident Evil. Resident Evil was back, baby. It was gone for a bit, but it's back now. We don't need Silent Hill. You can keep it, Konami. We don't need Silent Hill, because we have Remedy now. And also, we don't need Silent Hill because we have Koji Studios Overdose coming, which is very clearly Silent Hills, just under a new name. Because the kanji in people's eyes in that trailer has been deciphered by the internet sleuths to spell Quiet Mountains. That's pretty funny. That's
Quiet
pretty fun. Yep, yeah, get it? Silent Hills. The game
Yeah, Silent Hill, because, yeah, they're like, yeah.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. Like I said, last podcast, Koji Studios literally seems to exist to kick the rotted corpse of Konami. Death Stranding is amazing. It's the most Kojima thing ever. He's getting a sequel. The game was so successful, we're getting Overdose, which is clearly what he was going to do with Silent Hills. It'll just be legally distinct and better in every way. And then, on top of that, he's like, I'm gonna come back and do action espionage again. And this time I'm gonna tie it to a TV series. Don't believe me? Fuck you. Pan the camera. I'm in Hollywood right now, loser. Where's some intern? Bring me my cup of Konami tears. Like, my man's is thriving, and Konami is just, like, poking the corpse of Metal Gear and Silent Hill, like, come on, make money, please. Why don't you make money anymore? Gee, I wonder. At least they have the pachinko mines.
They do.
They have the pachinko mines. They don't have anything else, but they have those pachinko mines. Well, what about that Castlevania? Castlevania games don't exist, you silly kid. Those aren't real.
Tricks are for kids.
Castlevania is for kids. Real talk, how bad are you gonna feel if I Google when the last Castlevania game came out?
No, go for it. I'm pretty sure, because, what was it? The Bloodstain came out, like, in 2021? And so before that, I think there was the last Castlevania game that was, like, on a DS.
The latest release was in 2021 on September 23, and it was the Castlevania Advanced Collection. It wasn't even a new game. It was a port. Like a port half-ass remaster, apparently.
There you go.
The third most searched thing, will there ever be a new Castlevania?
No. No.
Bruh, not like this. Not like
Not
this,
like
bruh.
this.
Will there ever be a new Castlevania?
Nope.
Oh my god, bro. Why is there no Castlevania game? Why has there been no new Castlevania games?
Because Konami hates you personally. Just you. You personally.
You personally, young person or nostalgic adult in their 30s and 40s, you personally listening to this, you're the reason. It's your fault, says Konami.
They just
why
you.
have there been no new Castlevania games? There are no new Castlevania games because Konami doesn't see it as a worthwhile investment. That's why Koji Igarashi created Bloodstained and had a Kickstarter to fund it. At this point, there's nothing we fans can do about it. It's a dead franchise unless Konami undergoes some major leadership changes.
Yeah.
Why did Konami stop making Castlevania? Oh my god. Oh man.
Konami hates you personally. I like that as a title.
Konami hates you personally.
Personally.
Konami, hang on, yeah, I gotta type that. Konami hates you, all caps. You personally, and that's why there's no new games. Oh god, that's so funny. That's like the number 3 top searches about this topic. It just goes on. Oh my god, there's like articles after article from video game journalists. Why Konami won't release another Castlevania? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, that's funny as hell. So I gotta look at, because I'm not even counting that. When was the actual last release? Because that's not
it
even
was on a
release.
DS. I know it was on a DS. Like, I'm sure of that.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm looking. Okay, so So
like it was like back in like 2012, 13, maybe.
No. Okay. You ready for this? Do you want to know what the last actual Castlevania game was? And by actual, my definition here is it's not a port, it's not a remaster, it's nothing that. The last time a new Castlevania game came out.
Yeah.
2014, Lords of Shadow 2.
Right, those were games.
Yeah, do you remember that? Lords of Shadow.
I remember when everyone was like, "What? This isn't a Castlevania game. This is so boring." My God, I remember that.
2014. It's been a decade.
10 years, yeah.
It's been a decade of no Castlevania. This shit's. It is a sequel to the 2010 title, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, which served as a reboot of the franchise. Lords of Shadow came out in 2010.
Who's had it worse, though? Castlevania fans or Beyond Good and Evil fans?
I mean, Castlevania fans, by far. Because Castlevania was really good for, like, a decade straight, and then just became really bad for a decade straight, and then took, like, 4 years off, and then came out with a really bad reboot, took 2 years off, came out with something that's not even... Oh, yeah, Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate, which is a direct sequel to Lords of Shadow, but is a 3DS game. Only. And Lords of Shadow was like a PS3, PC, and Xbox 360 game. So the sequel to that is a DS game, 3DS only. And then the sequel to that is the Lords of Shadow 2. So Castlevania has had it way worse. Konami fans have had it worse than almost anyone, because Konami was really good in every way. It was one of the best for like a decade straight. It was called the 90s. They ain't anymore. They ain't been good in like 20 years. Beyond Good and Evil fans, we got one really good game that no one but us loved. Then we got nothing for 30-something years except one sick trailer and then a cool moment and then nothing, and we'll never get anything again. We are used to this pain. It's numb at this point. We don't even have hope. Hope died a long time ago. And Konami fans, they're still holding out. They're still holding out. They shouldn't be, but they are. Just remember it. Hey, just remember, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Metroid, right? Metroid will save us. Metroid 4 is coming, right?
But like the thing is that like for Beyond Good and Evil fans, they've only
That's
had
Nintendo.
one
It's
game,
just-
and they've
yeah,
had
but it was one really good game. You know what? It was one really good game. We knew back then the chance of getting a sequel of this was basically non-existent because it was like a weird niche pop culture game, right?
Mhm.
Whereas like Castlevania and Silent Hill were like the biggest names in their genres for a decade straight. Konami was like Capcom at one point. Think about that. Beyond
Yeah.
Good and Evil was never that. Most people don't give a shit about Beyond Good and Evil or even know what it is. I do because I played Beyond Good and Evil, right? But like, that game was not a success. That's why it didn't get a sequel. And the idea that we were ever going to get one was a laughable, fevered pipe dream by a mad person. So, like, even when they showed off the stuff, yeah, it looks hype. It looks really hell. Do I want that Beyond Good and Evil 2 sequel? Abso-fucking-lutely. Did I ever genuinely believe in my heart I was going to get it? No. No. Not especially with the way the industry goes these days. But, like, there was never hope for Beyond Good and Evil 2. Ever. Anyone who says there was is blind by choice. There was... After the fall, when the fall started to happen of Konami, right? Where they started to go on the downtrend. That downtrend wasn't an immediate drop. It was years, decades, 2 decades now, of disappointment. Of parading around a further bloated and rotted corpse. Of further mistakes, further cancellations, and further bad games. Like... It's like no, it's like it's not comparable at all, really. Like Castlevania fans have been hurt way more than Beyond Good and Evil fans, because at the end of the day, Beyond Good and Evil fans, we don't feel any pain when Beyond Good and Evil 2 never comes out. There's no pain there. The only emotion that could happen is, wow, it actually came out. I feel great. That's it. So there's no negative to us anymore, because there was no chance it was ever coming anyway. It wasn't like it was actively on the table all the time. Nobody was talking about this fucking game ever. Castlevania and, like, Silent Hill not being a thing? Like, if you had told me as a child that Silent Hill and Castlevania would not only be dead to the point of a decade and a half of bad games that no one enjoyed, to... nothing released in 10 years. Like a decade of silence. I would have called you a liar. That's like going back in time and telling young me that, hey, one day you're gonna really enjoy this Metal Gear game where you only play as Raiden, and you're gonna hate a Devil May Cry game. And I'd be like, you're a crazy person. That can't happen. But it did. Right? But, like, that hurt. Bad Devil May Cry game hurt a lot more than me never getting Beyond Good and Evil 2. And then we bounced back and went back to Cap God, because now I got DMC 5, the most DMC of all DMCs. And then we got Monster Hunter World, and then Resident Evil is back and better than ever. Capcom's killing it right now. Street Fighter 6, baby. I don't even play that game, but that game slaps.
It's still fucking fun.
Dude, Capcom is back. Capcom has hit their second golden age. Konami is never doing that. But they were that for a long time. And it hurts way more. It doesn't hurt me, because I gave up on that a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I gave up on them
No.
forever.
The Konami people, dude, the Castlevania fans, yo, they're starving out there. They're starving. The little orphans, the orphans in Castlevania Lords of Shadows, they're sitting there on the street still, hand out. They ain't got nothing to eat. It's cold. It's cold. Winter's coming.
You know, I also
10 years since Lords of Shadow 2. God, that could that just be the title? 10 years since Lords of Shadow 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, god. Don't worry, guys. Bloober Team's gonna kill it with that Silent Hill 2 remaster. Don't worry. You reap what you sow.
I also have to say though, at least like Castlevania fans were like,
At least you
it's
got
like,
the
well, we can't
show.
get Castlevania
You
anymore.
got the
But
show.
then,
You got
huh?
the
You got
show.
the shows, and
You
then
got
you
the
got
show.
Bloodstained, which was essentially like
Castlevania.
made by the same dude who
Yeah,
did
yeah,
Castlevania.
yeah,
So it was just kind of
yeah.
like, yo,
Just
hey,
go play that.
I'm doing my own personal
Isn't
thing. It's
Bloodstained getting
Castlevania,
a
but
sequel
different.
too? Isn't Bloodstained getting a sequel?
Yeah,
There you go. You
yeah.
don't need. Okay, so you know what? You know what? In the long run, sometimes it works out. We don't need Silent Hill anymore. We have Alan Wake 2 and Overdose coming from Koji. And Capcom brought Resident Evil back. We're good to go in that horror department, survival horror department. Also, we had The Last of Us 1 and 2, and that definitely still holds up and always will forever. So, like, we're pretty good. And we don't need Castlevania because we have Bloodstained. It all worked out. We don't need Konami anymore. We don't need Konami.
Yeah,
What do they have?
Konami's
Tell you what
nothing.
they don't have. They don't have a new Castlevania game. That's for damn sure. dude, just Googling. When was the last? Ooh, Lords of Shadows 2. 10 years ago. Bro, I can't even, like, visualize what that game looks like. Like, I have no memory of this thing. I was just I was just like, oh, yeah, that was a thing that happened.
I remember it because it's like what God of War 2018 will look like on a PS PS like low end PS3, up end PS2. Because it was so like a visual, it was so like being God of War because it was like the whole like you press buttons while fighting, like the hack and slasher thing, and then you know how like every time you're trying to do like a move on a boss, you're like spam the triangle, spam the circle, spam like whatever. Like it was being trying to be that.
Yeah, the
But
golden age of QTEs.
yep. It is
Wow.
literally hand me off God of War. That's as best as I
Yeah.
could put it.
Yeah, that is something for sure. That is something for sure to Google.
Except
that
it
and be
was, you
like,
know,
ooh.
Xbox 360 graphics. What a time. What a time.
Yep, what a time.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. We were doing this because we were talking about things that we've been playing and seeing, and then we
And
just
then
kind
I
of
was
like
talking about Alan Wake 2, and then we got to
Yeah.
talking about Konami.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alan Wake 2, final draft so far. Hey, this is weird. It's weird. It feels like I'm playing Alan Wake 3, and the DLC for Alan Wake 2 isn't even out yet, and there's going to be 2 of them, and nobody knows what they're called. I think one, beyond the one being Night Springs. Shout out to the song Night Springs from the Alan Wake 2 soundtrack. That's a fucking bop. That game's great, by the way. That game is still really good. Really like that game. There is a photo mode coming, and I cannot wait, because that game... I don't think I've ever played a survival horror game where I would describe it as pretty before. Ever. Like, and games look great. Like, Last of Us, even the original Last of Us, like, looked great. Still looks great. Like, Last of Us 2 is immaculate looking, and is a masterpiece in my mind. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Fucking... The new Resident Evils look amazing. I've never described a survival horror game as pretty before, but Alan Wake 2 is just pretty. You know,
I mean,
except for the,
I've seen it, like
except
like
for the room with the blood and the babies and the screaming and the shadow people and the sacrifice. But you know, don't worry about
that's
that.
part of that's just part of the thing.
It's also the only survival horror game where there's been moments where, like, especially in Alan's Tale, where, like, I've opened a door and just looked at the room and just kind of quietly walked back out of the door, closed it, and been like, okay, I'm gonna save that for last, gonna walk over here. What's that? Oh, is that some shotgun bullets? Lovely, lovely, simply lovely. You just start, like, how many bullets I have? Okay, 6 in the revolver. What do I got? 1 med kit. How many batteries? Like, you just know, this is gonna. There appears to be malevolence in the next room over, and I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna peek in this little closet over here. Ooh, is that the janitor? Hey, you got something for, hey, look at that, he's got some bullets for me. Great, super cool. Where you just like become desensitized immediately because there's just malevolence in the room behind that door, and you're just like, all right, okay. Just gonna reload all my weapons right now, pop a little save, and all right, okay. take a shot of this whiskey, and off we go. Yeah, Alan Wake 2 is really good. Cannot wait for you to play that. That is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Really enjoying the final draft. That game's great. That game's real fun.
I will definitely give it a shot.
And I definitely prefer, I think, for survival horror, I prefer the way Alan Wake 2 and Last of Us 2 plays over Resident Evil. I feel so slow in Resident Evil, and it bothers me. I feel so goddamn slow all the time. And I know that, like, it's not like I'm having trouble not getting hit and dodging in Resident Evil. That's not happening. I just feel really slow comparatively to Alan Wake 2's movement and Last of Us 2's movement, and the amount of like freedom I have on how I approach engagements and the fluidness of like the combat is better to me than Resident Evil, even in modern Resident Evil, because Resident Evil definitely feels like stiffer and more rigid in its movement. It's not bad, it's just a different style, and I definitely prefer that more loose movement where I'm just like, nah, man, I'm ducking and weaving, I'm like sliding under a car and like hiding here for 2 seconds, coming out and stabbing this guy in the fucking ankle and snapping his neck before he screams, and like, I like the ability to have, like, a fluid kind of, I am always in motion until the engagement is over because I died, or they died, right? Whereas Resident Evil, there's a lot of, like, you just kind of run away and then you stand there and shoot them. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but, like, they clearly have, as they've made the, like, remakes of Resident Evil and stuff, it still very much plays, like, old school tank controls, weird camera angle Resident Evil. It's just modernized. You kind of still, you play RE4 Remake the same way you played the original. You run, and then you stand there and shoot most of the time. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I definitely prefer a more looser, less rigid form of movement in my survival horror game.
Yeah. I understand.
Especially when, like, certain bosses in Resident Evil, I'm just like, yo, bro, Leon, you wanna, like, take some classes in your Secret Service fucking whatever to maybe learn to fucking move a little faster sometimes? like, and then you get those moments in the game where, like, it speeds up your movement for the moment, right? Where all of a sudden you can run faster because that's the sequence you're in. And I'm just like, the fuck is that? That's annoying. I hate that. That's stupid. So he can move faster. He just chooses not to. I don't like that.
What a bastard.
Whereas, like, Alan Wake 2 and stuff like, and Last of Us 2, it's like, if there's something I can't do in this engagement, it's because I don't have that ability yet. It's not because I'm going to be able to do it only in the one sequence, right? Where, I gotta run from the thing in Resident Evil because it's not time to fight it, so now you can run faster, because, you know, normal speed is clearly not enough to get away. And I'm just like, so he can run faster. He just chooses not to for inexplicable reasons, and it annoys.
He's trying to save his
fuck out of
strength,
me.
you know. He's just trying to save his strength for those moments.
It annoys the fuck.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I
Until
don't know.
it needs to be a sprint.
You know, I don't know. The parasites in your head with rapidly growing control over you and the president's daughter kind of suggest it might be a fucking sprint, Leon. Maybe get a little pep in your step. Would you not have your coffee this morning?
He probably didn't.
You didn't have a Boss coffee? Shout out to Boss Coffee.
Boss Coffee.
Boss Coffee.
I actually haven't had one.
I've never had one either. Do they even exist in America?
They probably do, but you have to go to like a local.
You have to go to Tommy Lee Jones and ask him for a Boss Coffee. And then he'll look at you and be like, "Are you a boss?" And you'll be like, "Well, and he'll be like, "Are you a boss?"
A boss.
And then you'll look down and say, "No." And he'll be like, "All right then." and he'll put his
You don't get
sunglasses
one.
on and go back to working for the Men in Black with Will Smith. Everyone knows that's how that
D-
works. Shut up.
I want you to know. I literally just watched the previous 3 Men in Blacks like
Really?
this past
Really?
weekend. Yep.
Dude, I haven't seen any of the Men in Blacks in forever.
We should watch it. We should
I
definitely watch it.
I definitely have seen 1, 2, and 3. Didn't they make like 2 more?
Yes. No. Well, they made one more. It was called Men in Black International, and that one was with what's it called
It's Chris Hemsworth and Hot
and,
Girl who plays Valkyrie, right?
yes,
God, I don't remember what her name is, but she's gorgeous and I love her.
she is gorgeous.
I like it
and
when she beats people up and things.
Yep.
It makes my brain
that's
all fuzzy.
Awesome.
It makes my brain fuzzy. I like it when she kicks people. I'm
It's
just
can
like,
she kick? Can she kick me?
and I'm just like, haha, she beats them up. I like that. She killed that guy. He's
That's so
dead.
good. You know, we definitely should go watch it again.
I unequivocally straight up enjoy Men in Black. Absolutely. Like,
I love it.
definitely have a better memory of Men in Black 1 and 2 than I do 3, but like I enjoy Men in Black. I like Men in Black. Men in Black's a good time.
Like having watched it like all 3 just literally this past weekend, it's like Men in Black 1's still good. Men in Black 2, surprisingly, like I was like, oh, man, I completely forgot about a few things. Like I remember like kind of what the main story was, but it's like, wow, this like it went faster than I thought. Because like I don't know why, but like when I watched, like what for me when I watched it, I remember feeling like it was maybe a bit too long. But then I watched it again, it's like, wow, this feels like shorter than before. So, and then I watched 3, and then like I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is about what I remember it being. And I think like out of all of them, like 3 is kind of the weakest, but like it's not like, God, this is a horrible movie. It was like, this was fine for a Men in Black movie. Like I really enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. Goodbye, Stella.
Yeah. It's I do want to watch the international one at some point because
We can watch that one too.
I like Men in Black. I understand what Men in Black wants to be, and I like that. I'm like, yeah, it's a fun thing. Yep. So it looks like Thai dinner is canceled. So that's fine for me.
Oof.
I mean, my younger sibling and their fiance can't go, and I know why, and I'm not going to share that on the podcast. And I want to go at this point anyway, mood-wise, and financially, it just benefits me to not do it this week, because after having only 2 days for 2 weeks because of their bullshit earlier in the month, I was, like, behind on bills, and only now I'm just catching up to them. And it's like, okay, at this point, 2 people are already out.
Yep.
I don't want to go, and financially it makes sense for me to not do it this week. And it's like, all right, let's just, I vote reschedule. If y'all still want to go. I'm not going to go. So it looks like we're rescheduling. It's like, Thai place ain't going to fucking disappear.
You hope not.
You know what? If it does, I've played Remedy games. I've seen Men in Black once upon a time. I watched Twin Peaks. I'm equipped for this. I'll figure it out.
You figure it out.
First step, I'm gonna need a custom tailored suit.
All right.
And I'm gonna need a really damn fine cup of coffee.
All right. So I can only get you coffee from the office, which was just ground up today. And for a suit, best thing I got is a birthday suit. That's all. That's all.
All right now. See, you took it too far. You're off the show. This has been
okay. Well,
only
thank you for having me.
Next time, Vaughn will be replaced with a cardboard cutout of Jar Jar Binks, since he's a fucking clown.
Oh, why not like it or just an anime clown girl? You'll get some.
No, you get who I give you in this bit. Okay, you don't get to choose who you are.
I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you make sure that you get more listeners. Because
no, you are Jar Jar Binks' cardboard cutout. Specifically, a cardboard cutout from like GameStop back when like the Phantom Menace game came out.
Oh my god, back like in 1999.
Yeah, you're that cardboard cutout, so it's not a new one either. It's
Oh my
seen
god.
some things. It's a little beaten up.
Yeah, it's
Might
beaten
be
up.
might be like
Has some mold a little bit
overcooked.
on it in the back. You just
Yeah, there's a couple possible blood stains. It looks like it's been stabbed once or twice. For some reason, it appears to be doing lines of coke.
It's very pixelated because it literally is the Jar Jar one from model PS1 model.
Oh my god. Alright, so that's what I've been playing this month. What the fuck have you been playing? Have you been playing some video games? Can we talk about
I've
some
been,
fucking video games finally?
I've been playing some video games. I've been playing Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
Yeah, but like like I said, I didn't get to play much. I just got Coast of the Soul. Like I already did the beach thing. That was yeah. That happened.
Yeah, that
Oh,
happened.
yeah, that happened. But no, I was like, well, fuck.
Wait, so like Yuffie is in your party now?
Yes, Yuffie is in the party now.
Yo, I love how she was like, fight me to prove it, and Cloud's just like, yeah,
He
okay.
literally like started grabbing the sword. I was like, whoa, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
He was like, yeah, okay, great. That's like my thing. That's what I do. I'm really good at that, actually. He's like, oh, great. This person doesn't want to have a conversation to get to know me. They just want to fight. Great, super, fucking rad. Let's go, little girl.
She's like, wait a minute.
Okay, so you were. I will say that like when you get to like what is the Coral Mountain, like this is a weird area of the game where it's like there's Costa del Sol, there's the Costa del Sol region that bleeds into the Mount Coral region, which is a different region but not a new segment of the game.
Yeah.
Then that goes into Barrett's hometown. Then that goes into, and that's all kind of one thing, mind you. Then that goes into Gold Saucer. Then post Gold Saucer, you go to the other side of the Coral Mountain region. That's a whole new region, by the way, technically, for its size alone. From there, then you go to Jungle and Gongada, or whatever it's fucking called, and that's where I can't spoil things. I put that down in Gongaga. There is some stuff that happens right out the gate there that I was like, huh?
Wait a minute.
Huh? There is a person I never thought I would see again in this franchise, in that town, just in that town. And I'm just like, huh? What are you doing here? How are you even here? Why are you here?
You bastard. No,
But you're in for a treat with Yuffie as a party member. Is just an absolute vibe the whole time. Yuffie has been in every, you know how you can have like the 3 loadouts set up for the party.
Yeah.
Yuffie is in all 3 of my loadouts and has remained so since I got Yuffie. I fucking love this little shitlord kid. I like, this kid is a fucking menace. Also, if you get tired of the bit of that Yuffie is car sick all the time or motion sick all the time in every vehicle ever, stop getting tired of that bit.
It's a good bit.
Oh, that's good that you like that bit, because that bit is happening all the fucking time forever now. It hasn't stopped, man. I'm like 80 hours past the point you are. It doesn't stop. It's all the time.
Whoa.
Like, if there is anything that could be conceived of in the barest of terms as a vehicle, Yuffie is getting motion sick in it. And then, of course, and it starts to double down on itself in that 2 seconds before she gets in the barely a vehicle and is immediately motion sick and nearly vomiting everywhere, and everyone's like looking at her like, yo, are you okay? And Barrett's making fun of her for it. 2 seconds prior to that, she was just doing infinite backflips in the air in a cutscene and in-game combat. So literally it starts doubling down on itself where she's doing all this sick, insane ninja shit that no one else can do. She's like the only person that can move like Cloud does in cutscenes. And then 2 seconds later, she's like vomiting her guts out because she had to stand on a thing that moved for 1 second. And it's just like, what is this motion sick bit that you're doing? This wasn't a thing. Why is this a thing? It is the weirdest, like, character development thing that's like new to that character in the remake that I've ever seen in my life. Because
The thing is that like it wasn't the original, but like you've
but
only
like not to this degree. It's all
yeah, no, not to that
time.
degree because it's literally like the only time you see it is like when they were on the airship, and that's the one time I remember about. But then that was it.
So it's a rail car. It's the buggy.
Oh.
It's the ship. It's anything that is not her walking on the ground is making this girl motion sick, and it is
Poor
so
thing.
funny every single time. Also, the relationship of Barrett and Yuffie as you go forward is one of the best in the game.
Not him.
It is the fastest. I can't stand this stupid fucking kid. To goddamn, I'm so proud. I have ever seen in my life. He can't not be a dad. Is what this game's plot is about. That's what this part of the game is about. Barrett can't not be a dad.
Barrett is just the dad energy.
Just like he can't not also sing the victory song sometimes, and everyone turns and looks at him like, what the fuck is that? What are you doing? That is the Barrett bit that keeps reoccurring, that I'm just like, I fucking love this bit.
Barrett is the best.
He does the victory song out loud, and everyone just turns and looks at him like every time, like, are you good, bro? Do you need a moment? Like, it's so
honestly
funny.
My favorite times is when he like when you're just kind of doing nothing and then you can hear him like hum the victory theme. He's just like
shout out to the Yuffie's hit single preluding her album debut of I'm Bored. I'm really, really bored, the hit song. Incredible.
Fantastic.
I walked in on that, saw that, and I just stood there and let it play out for its entirety, and it's quite long. It's way longer than you think it's gonna be. And I refused to interrupt this woman. And I was just like, oh wow, we're really going for this bit, huh? Yep. Oh, it's been a couple this is verse 2. Oh, it's got a chorus. Oh, okay. Oh, you're really bored, huh? Oh, the ADHD autistic brain's kicking in, huh, girl? I was like, wow, this is going on for a extraordinary long time. It's only a couple minutes, but just because of like the type of bit it is, it seems like it's gonna be like a 30-second thing, and then she'll see you and be like, oh, Cloud, what are we doing? No, it just goes. It just keeps going. And you're just like, oh, we're just really doing it until I interrupt or you go through the whole 7-minute song of that you're bored. It's great. I would sing along. I think it should have a sing-along video made. Yeah, that game's great. I will be going back to it probably at some point.
Yeah.
I
don't think there's any rush.
Once I'm done with like Kena, Bridge of Spirits, or Ratchet and Clank, I'll probably take that off and go back to it. 1 second. So, that game's great. The relationships between those characters are great. The ongoing is Aerith trying to set up a 3-way here? What's going on here? Continues aggressively so as the game goes on. Like, it starts out like to Aerith, you're like 2 seconds away from making out with both of them half the time now. She's really dialing it up.
Let her get it.
No, I'm here for it. I'm a supporter of the Aerith, Tifa, Cloud 3-way energy going on. I'm a big supporter. And I'm a lesbian, right? Like, but I'm still a big supporter. Because even if they're not all together at once, Aerith very clearly is trying to date both Cloud and Tifa at all times. This is very clearly she's down. She's so into this. Tifa also so into this. The only one who might not be into it is Cloud, and that's just because I don't think he's aware it's happening.
Doesn't know. He doesn't know yet.
He only good at murder. No good at other thing. Only murder.
Murder.
That's Cloud's entire character. Only good at murder. Kill real good. Socialize, flirt, no. All kill. All kill,
kill.
and amnesia.
Just kill.
All kill and amnesia. That's it. That's the character so far. Shout out to when you're doing that one quest in the Junon region or whatever, where Barrett's lamenting about like Marlene growing up, and he's like losing it. And like Cloud's eventually like, Barrett, get it the fuck together. Marlene is like 6. You've got so much time. And he's like, you're right. And then he like peps himself up, and the moment he's like back, the very second Barrett is feeling good again, Cloud immediately goes, although, and I'm like, yo, this piece of shit motherfucker. And I was like, I love how Cloud can only socialize when he's roasting his friends.
Yeah, literally.
Cannot have an actual conversation to save his fucking life. God forbid anyone makes eye contact with the man. But he is excellent at roasting anyone in that party. So his only 2 skills are kill, roast his friends with a sprinkle of amnesia. And I'm saying it like that because, air quotations, rebirth plot, I'm further than you, amnesia. Amnesia. Like, I love how it's like, so Cloud, you can socialize. No, only kill. But you just, kill. No, only kill.
Only kill.
2 hours later, drops the sickest roast you've ever heard, and everyone's just like, Cloud, oh my god. And then he's just like, back to killing.
Yeah, it's because he look, he can't kill them physically, but he can kill them emotionally.
It's just a subcategory of killing.
Exactly.
It's a multi-class. He multi-classed. He multi-classed from physical killing into emotional, mental killing.
He multi-classed in killing.
He prestiged, and he picked up the perk that lets him roast his friends so hard they like suffocate. That game's great. Shout out to Yuki's art about her and Barrett's magical journey, and that's all I'm gonna say. You'll get there.
Yeah. I'm just thinking when you said prestige, I'm just thinking of the Modern Warfare 2. Prestige. Or the raptor kill thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
it
God.
is. That game is great. I really enjoy that game. I definitely I cleaned the fuck up out of the first region, mostly cleaned up the second region, and then after that I just kind of was like, I'm tired of Chadley. I don't want to do all these side quests. I kind of really just want to get into this plot. That's the biggest selling point to me, and the combat. I would spend all day in a fight arena. The side quests I always do is like, oh, is that a fight arena? You got it, I'm there. Everything stops. The whole plot stops if I stumble into a fight arena. I will do every fight in the fight arena that you will let me do at this point in the game. Before I leave this fight arena. That has been true of every part of the Remake trilogy so far. It was the same in Remake, and so far in Rebirth, I've hit 2 or 3 fight arenas, and the moment I found them and realized they were fight arenas, literally nothing matters but doing every single fight that I can do in this thing. Until it says, no, okay, we don't have any more for you right now. And I'm like, are you sure? Okay. But if you got any more, you call me.
It sounds like you're a battle addict. Like you're just like, hey, look,
bro, you know what? You know what, Cloud? I get you, boy. Killing, man. Sometimes it's all you do.
it's what makes you feel like you're alive. I get it now.
If I kill them, they're not alive, which means I'm still alive.
Oh my god. You just hear the Portal song Still Alive.
dude, the fighting and the combat in this game is too good. It's too good.
It is. It's really good.
When you do a fight that's like difficult, but you do it like flawlessly every step of the way, it is the same like good chemical that like a flawless engagement in Ghost of Tsushima gave me the whole time I played that game, where I was just like, yo, I am samurai, get fucked. It's like Batman Arkham games where you do a fight with no hits on you, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I am Batman. This is what it should feel like. This is how I should feel in this moment.
Yeah, no, that's I think for me it hits the dopamine when I get the parries and everything right, like Sekiro,
Dude, the
where it's
parries
just
are
like
so good.
where
The
I just
parries
like
are so
where I'm
good.
just like
Dude,
perfect.
you
And it's just like
need let me talk about Combat Good Chemical. Let me talk to you about 16-year-old Yuffie's Marvel vs. Capcom 2 infinite aerial combos.
yep.
Hey, do you like the triangle button? You should start liking the triangle button, boy. Put this motherfucker in the air and just press the triangle button. There is a boss, undisputedly a boss, that I put into the air with Tifa, and then I switched to Yuffie, and I just triangle buttoned him in the air for 35 minutes straight until he died. It was a boss, and I was just like, is he gonna get out of this? And Yuffie is just talking the biggest smack, too. Like, non-stop the whole time. And I'm like, you know what, little child? If I was a ninja of mystical arts and could perform Marvel vs. Capcom 2 infinite aerial combos on people, I would also talk a lot of shit. Regardless of my weird, intense motion sickness with every vehicle or barely defined vehicle that could ever exist.
And the fact that I'm also a what's it called, a child, you know? Yeah.
Child soldier. You know what? I would also bust out infinite air. If I was a child soldier, I better fucking have infinite aerial combos at the very least. That's the least you could give me at this point. You're damn right I have meter forever. Who cares? Shut up. I'm a child soldier.
God. Delayed hyper combo, KO.
Dude, like the announcer from Killer Instinct is just going nuts when Yuffie is doing
God.
it. Oh,
combo breaker! Ultra combo!
Dude, it's so stupid. She's so strong. She is. You know how sometimes, like, all the characters, none of them are weak. But you know how I felt like sometimes when I'm doing stuff with Cloud, I'm like, yo, Cloud's kind of strong. This is like a joke.
Bro, really just smacking.
I'd be like, yo, this whole soldier thing, there might be something to this whole soldier first class thing, guys. This guy's kind of strong. He's kind of cracked. Cloud is one of those, like, and when you're in segments where you're only, like, where you only have, like, when you were only Barret in Red 13 in the cave, it's not like you were weak, but that is not as strong as being only Cloud, right?
Yeah.
Like, Cloud definitely has more in that than they do. Like, Cloud by himself is worth a team of 3. Easy. Yuffie is the only person so far that I've played as where I'm like, yo, this kid kind of strong, though. Like, her kit is insane.
And honestly, I think part of it is just the fact that, like, when you play Interlude, you kind of get used to, like, how Yuffie's gonna play. But, like, literally, Yuffie has, like, answer to everything. Like, she literally has the answer to everything, and it's like, all right, kid,
that fight
what the
character
fuck did they
Street
feed you?
Yeah,
it's those nuts. It's those fucking nuts. I remember.
You know what it is? No. It's not those nuts. It's not the diet. It's not the trick is you have to be motion sick if anything else but you controls your movement. The trick is child soldier trauma, actually, apparently.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Right.
Because, you know, Cloud kind of went into soldier very early, and he has so much trauma that he doesn't even remember the correct trauma. I think it's just trauma. I think trauma just makes you strong in this universe. And the bigger your trauma, the stronger you are. Sephiroth's entire thing is trauma. Everybody's
we have the Tifa trauma as well.
Yeah, she's strong as hell. She's strong as hell. But everyone's strong. But clearly, the worse your trauma, the stronger you are.
Yeah.
Also, when you get to, like, the Barret backstory section, when you get to his hometown, you're not there yet, but, like, you know it. But I'm not going to spoil how it plays out in this. That's one of those moments where it hit me the way that, like, moments of remake hit me, where I was just like, oh, that's right, yeah, that's the plot of this game. Yeah, that kind of hits a little different when everybody's not a fucking polygon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's just a mountain of child corpses.
Yep.
Right. Yo, yeah, holy shit. Yo, that's, wow. This hits a little, I knew that's what that was, always, but like, you know, the mountain of child corpses starts to hit a little different when it looks like actual children instead of
Children that are
polygons with square
dead.
eyes.
That
I
are
was just
dead.
like, oh, you just dropped all that on an entire, oh, wow, this is hitting a little differently than the original, because it looks
Yep.
like you dropped a giant city on 7 million people. Wow.
And instead of
Yikes.
like 5 million polygons.
Instead of pixel smoke and things that I can't really, I mean, I know what it was because the story tells me, but now the story is telling me, and it's like, watch this child try to pull his dead mother from the rubble. And I'm just like, okay, wow, cool, great. So the Barrett section, hey, yo, fuck that section. Yikes, bro. That was, I was like, oh, I don't like this cutscene. I'd like this cutscene to be over. Oh, it's still going. Oh, this, I hate this. Like, this is making me uncomfy. I don't like this. I'm not happy that you showed me this. You didn't need to, it doesn't need to be that long. It's a little long. It's a little bit where I'm like, we're like towing into some kind of weird torture fetish thing here. And I'm not okay with it. I don't think this scene needed to be that long.
No.
It's
fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Did you Square Enix? Did you tell the sound guy to dial up the sound of the bullets entering his arm here? Because it's suddenly way louder.
Yeah.
I can hear all the droplets of blood leaving his arm. It's I hated it. I was like, Jesus Christ, this sucks. Can we please end this scene already? I don't want to watch this. It's making me really sad. Yeah, Final Fantasy
It's like,
it's really good.
and the what's it called, the Final Fantasy VII director just like whispers, "Good." I want you to feel sad.
That's a game. That is a game. There is, shout out to the moments where Yuffie's being a little shit more than usual, specifically to Cloud. There is Yuffie being a little shit to everyone, and I mean everyone, and then there is Yuffie being a little shit to Cloud, and it is a very different league. She's softballing it for everyone else, and with Cloud, she's bringing out like the ace in the hole every time. Like, there is a anime style gleam in her eyes every time she engages with this man. And call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure Cloud loves it. like Cloud engages in more conversations. You know how he reaches that moment in every conversation where he just gives like the monosyllabic sound response, and it is now, Cloud is no longer capable of socializing with you in this moment. Continue to walk forward and find things to kill. Then he can have a conversation again. Yuffie is getting a lot more dialogue out of Cloud than the rest of the party combined. Call me crazy, but I think the world's two grumpiest antisocial men, Barrett and Cloud, might have a soft spot for this little shit kid over here.
Yeah. Because
who
else gets to burn them? Like,
even
except,
better,
like, these
even better is the smugness that radiates from Tifa and Aerith every time Cloud and Barrett like indulge Yuffie for even 1 second. The smugness is at maximum. It's at maximum at all times. And like, the engagement of this group, I'm like, yo, I fucking love this cast. This cast is killing it. These voice actors are killing it.
They're killing it. Oh my god, they really are killing it.
It is so good. This game is great. I now have Kate Sith as well. He is a weird boy.
Yeah, Kate Sith, yeah.
He's a weird boy. He's very weird.
It's so funny when you learn like what Kate Sith is, or fuck. There is an actual pronunciation because apparently it's a Gaelic word. It's like Katsit or something like that.
You know what? I'm not gonna call him that. I'm not gonna do that because they don't call him that in the game. They definitely say Kate Sith quite a lot.
No,
in
they do.
game.
They
So
say Kate
so
Sith, but
here's what I care about. The game decides the pronunciation.
oh, Ketchi. That's how they say.
Yeah. And just like how when people are like, it's Aerith, it's like, no, it's Aerith. It's always been Aerith. They've always said Aerith in the game, from the original, and in the guide to the game, it says Aerith Gainsborough. And in this game, and the remake before it, and in the reunion of Crisis Core, you know what everyone says? Hey, Aerith. No one has ever said Aerith except losers who didn't want to admit they were wrong because they couldn't read. Everyone in the game says Kate Sith. In-game. In the universe of the game. So, whether that's what his name is or not doesn't matter. That's what he's called in-game. Just like everyone calls her Aerith. Because her name is Aerith.
Yeah.
Whether Kate Sith is supposed to be pronounced that way doesn't actually matter. Because in-game, they call him Kate Sith. All the time. And he never corrects them. So. Also, every single time the game switches to Zack, I'm just like raising eyebrows, and I'm like, is this just like a little story moment, or am I gonna play a game here? And every time it seems like it's almost I'm going to play as Zack now, and then it doesn't do that, and it drives me nuts because every time it goes on longer and longer and longer. And it really, really keeps making it seem more and more that at some point the game is going to be like, now you play as Zack for 30 hours. And I'm
It's like,
just
you're gonna
like,
write the
and I'm
score
just
right
like,
now.
and
You're
I'm,
writing the score right now.
and I'm just like, every time it's back to Zack, and I'm just like, is this a game or just a scene? Are we gaming? Am I gonna use this sword? No, yeah, no, okay. Also, what, like, I cannot wait to get to the end of this game's plot. I'm definitely gonna probably pick it back up, pretty soon, probably next month, because I feel like Ratchet and Clank or Kingdom Bridge of Spirits can probably be knocked out before the month is over, more or less. They don't strike me as overly large games.
Yeah.
And I do want to get back to that, because I've still remained unspoiled on Rebirth, entirely. Because apparently the only people that, care about this game, that I watch or consume any content they make, is Maximilian and Castle Super Beast, and they're very good at, like, notifying when they're gonna do spoiler talks, so I don't have to get spoiled. No one else appears to be talking about it. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to where this goes, because, like, as far in as I am, there's been so many moments that are different, so much has changed, I've had so many more Zack scenes than you, to the point where I'm just like, okay, so, like, Remake, like, by the end, Remake was like, this is like the same game, kinda, but we're fleshing it out a bit, and then, once you are now hanging out with Aerith, the same game vibe is off. In the, no, we lied the whole time, this is a new timeline, don't believe us? Here is Aerith withholding information for the 700th fucking time. Information that she clearly has.
Yep.
And, like, then the way that game ends, and it's just like, this is a new timeline now. Officially, forever. And then it's like, okay, so what's the deal with Zack and him and that? Is, because that was something that happened, Crisis Core happened, and the events of OG Final Fantasy VII happened after it. That's what we know. And it's now like, okay, so you have Remake, and the way Remake ends means we are now diverging timelines. This is the new timeline into Rebirth.
See, this is why it was kind of helpful.
The Zack and Cloud you see walking by was in the OG timeline, except it's not the OG timeline because the events of creating a new timeline to make the Rebirth game, which is an entirely wildly different timeline, have changed the OG timeline, hence the Zack moments in Rebirth where shit's real fucking different. Real fucking different.
It's the reason why, like, after, I know we're gonna talk about this at some point, but like watching like Loki and stuff like that, it's like even Men in Black, it's like, man, timeline shit is so fucked up because
Yeah,
they try to like
like
make sense of it, and it's just like you're no.
we like look at it this way, right? Like we could just do this as like a little verbal experiment here right now. It's really quick to prove how convoluted time in itself is. Are you ready?
Yep.
The future never exists because when it's here, it's the present. It's no longer the future. So it's not a thing. It's not real. It's never real. You cannot perceive the future. You cannot influence it. You cannot interact with it because it never exists. Because the only time you can truly interact with it, it's now your present. The past is also not real because you very easily, as a human being, even at a young age, even just go back a year, right? Go back a year in your memory. That's not really a lot of time, right? Can you accurately recall anything? Like, with a certainty, beyond a shadow of doubt? A year ago? No. Because it is all based on your memories, and how you remember something is affected by just, first of all, where you were in your life, your age, your perception of things, your gender, your orientation, like all these things that make humans humans, everything affects your perception of something, right? Of why you like this, why you don't like that. Maybe this bothered you when you were 2, but it doesn't bother you now when you're 4 or 3, whatever, right? Like, think about it, I lived over 3 decades, bro. Who I am now is not who I am 6 months ago at this point, right? Throw in stuff like trauma and therapy and like your perception of your past is just that. It is your perception. It is not a pure 100% just like factual assessment of what happened, right? Because it's only based on your memory of it. Your memory is more about your emotions than what actually happened. That's why nostalgia works in the first place. That's why nostalgia makes people buy things and then they're like, oh, I didn't really enjoy this like I thought I was going to, right? That's why we have the phrase rose-tinted glasses. Your past is not real because it's already gone. It's too late. You can't go back and like relive that. You can never recapture it. And your perception of it is entirely memory-based. Like, even if you watch a video of it, right? If there was an old recording of you as a kid or whatever, even then, that's someone else's perception of you, right? The only way you could factually and take out any, like, emotional perceptions that would change what you think of that moment is if you could go back in time without disrupting anything at all and observe it as a third party. But by you being there, it would change everything. The past never exists. It's only your memories of the past that exist, which are not 100% accurate ever. And the future isn't real because the moment it's interactable, it's the present. There is only now. There's never anything beyond it, ever. In the time I've been rambling about this esoteric time nonsense, you and I are scientifically different molecules at some level of our existence already. Cells have died and been reborn in the
Literally.
like 2 minutes I've been going.
Oh,
We
yeah,
are
no, yeah,
scientifically different molecules, but on such a microscopic level that you and I, sentiently as humans, for whatever that means, aren't aware of it, but there are animals that are. There is only now, and there's only now because we bothered to label anything past or future at all. There's nothing, really. There's nothing. Time is not even real. It is a made-up concept. It is the most nonsensical thing ever created. It's entirely perception-based. All of it. Perfect example is if I start counting and then you start counting 2 seconds after me, which one of us is wrong when we get to 60 seconds? Neither. I counted out 60 seconds and so did you. But if you say 3 when I say 1, right? Like if we start just slightly apart, we're gonna reach 60 seconds 3 seconds apart, even though we're counting at exactly the same speed. Time isn't real. It's made up. It's fake. It's the most fake thing that's ever existed. It's more fake than money. And we could get onto that, but I feel like this audience isn't ready for that conversation. Anyway, time travel is messy, and as humans, we should never actually try to do it, because that'll be disastrous.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Don't do
get
it.
into that. Leave it
Don't
to
get into
video
that.
games, shows, and books. Let's just never. And if anyone
Just
discovers time travel, just don't say anything. Just don't say it. Don't share that one. The world don't need that. We don't need
your
that.
duty is to just shut the
to,
fuck
to,
up.
to destroy it. Your duty is to destroy it and kill yourself. That's the best thing you could do for humanity in that moment. We are never going to be equipped enough to dabble in that, if that's even a thing, because the idea of like, can we really do time travel is so insane because time is a made-up concept. So how is time travel a thing? That doesn't even make sense. Also, if you time traveled even just like 2 years back, you would also have to account for like positioning because the planet wouldn't be in the same position. So you would just time travel and be adrift in the cold death of space. Let's just not. Let's not. We don't need that one. We're good. We're not good. We're flailing around as monkeys with technology that we barely comprehend on a regular basis, and we're all terrible people at the end of the day. But, like, let's just not make it worse, maybe. Yeah, let me put it this way. As a fan of the double down, I'm telling you, humanity, don't double down on this one. Don't do it. And everyone knows, I love the double down. I will always double down. Not this time. Not this time.
She knows. She knows that it's not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Let's just not. Let's just not. This got real serious and depressing. Video games.
I guess the only thing I've been playing as well still is Sons of the Forest, but I've been doing single player just because my friends haven't been like in the
I
mood
keep
to play
thinking
it.
that's
So
like the third game in the series for some reason, and I don't know why.
I have no idea either why. It's the second one. That's all I can
I
say. Like in regards to that.
I think both of them are stupid and dumb. I hate
I
those
enjoy
types
it.
of games.
I've been enjoying it. I've been having fun. That's why I've been doing single player, just because like
Mhm.
I think my friends just like you maybe aren't enjoying it. I'm not really too sure. Like I know they have some gripes with it, but like um but I think just in general they might not be enjoying it to the point where like they want to
Mhm.
like go back to
Yeah.
it, which is fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't ever want to make people play games that they really really do not want to play.
No, you have
Um
to play what I want to play and like it
fine.
like I want to like it.
I'm going to kill you now.
My opinions matter more than yours. Arr, the woke media.
No, but yeah. So I've been doing single player because also like fuck the building in this game, like the building mechanics is like
Uh-huh.
way different, and it's like I need to experiment so that way I can transfer my knowledge into this multiplayer. But also, I was gonna play more Nightingale or at least give it a break, but then I
Mhm.
saw that they patched now they're on 0.2 and they've done a few changes to that. And so part of it's like now you can like craft stuff from your chest. Like if you're using like a bench,
Mhm.
um you can just as long as your bench as long as what's in the chest like or your chest is within 12 meters of like the bench you're trying to work on, it you can grab it from the chest without having to like go to it. So
Okay.
it's useful in the regards
That
because
was like
sometimes
one
you
of the quickest refunds in my life, Nightingale.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know fair. Yeah.
that was like 7 minutes. I was
7 minutes.
just like, nah. I tried. I tried. I gave it a
Yeah.
shot because you're old Bioware people and the vibes at least were kind of there aesthetically and lore wise. And then like 7 minutes of playing the game, and I was just like, bro, I fucking hate games in this genre. They never feel good to play. The combat feels bad. The building feels bad. Everything is tedious and 7,000 fucking steps. I'm so tired of constantly being out of stamina from moving for 2 seconds. And I'm just like, I fucking don't care. I hate this genre of games. And I want them to die forever. I fucking hate this fucking The survival crafting genre, I think, is one of the most boring, bland genres. Because every single surviving crafting game is the same. Every single one is the same. They all feel the same. They all are boring to engage with. They're all tedious, too, which is even worse. And then they're all just, like, released in, like, barely runnable states and then just remain in early access forever and never really get to a good point, except maybe once in a blue moon, except even when they do, I'm just like, but it's still not good, though. I don't know, it's just like, I have tried so many games in this genre, and I like, people are, and they're always such popular games, everybody's always going on about them, and I'm just like, bro, I can't. I
No,
can't.
yeah, I completely understand that. Like,
The one I've put the most time into is Fallout 76. And really, that's carried by, it's Fallout. Unlike Fallout. It's carried by the Falloutness. And it does
Welcome
really
to the
play
Fallout.
like Fallout. It plays like Fallout and not like a survival crafting game, right? It's multiplayer Fallout to me. I would play a lot more of it if I knew people wanted to play it. Like, Fallout 76 to me is this is just multiplayer Fallout.
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
I would definitely want to play more of it, especially
Speaking of,
because
there's
we
some
just
news to talk about with Fallout. And not
Yeah,
just
the
the
show.
show. Not
Oh,
just
okay.
the show. No, the show has had an effect on the franchise.
You mean like story wise?
No, I mean like profit-wise.
Oh, okay.
Fallout 76 reported over 1 million new players in a week.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because with the whole
Fallout sales went through the roof. Like, the whole franchise went on sale recently, and they said they like sold like an insane amount of copies of this entire franchise across the board, all over the place. And this show just gave Fallout, a franchise that didn't really need a second wind. Like, even as people like to roast on 76, it's Bethesda. It's Bethesda. Look, if Ubisoft is not gonna flop for making the same game 7 million times in a row, and never releasing Skull and Bones until they had to legally, and then it being the worst parts of the ship stuff from the thing, and not releasing Beyond Good and Evil 2 and all the Ubisoft-isms they do, then Bethesda is certainly not going to go under for Fallout 76 not quite being what everyone wanted at the start.
Yeah.
Its player base is maintained. It's never really dropped down to like a crazy low number at all. And it's now more popular than ever. Because it also gets to be one of those first couple video game things turned into a show or movie that's apparently pretty good.
God, the show is so good.
I haven't started it. I think I'm gonna start it this week. I'll at least watch one episode.
Oh, please do.
Before we get into
Please.
news stuff, did you have any more game stuff to talk about?
Games wise, let's see.
Games
Sons
that
of
you've
the
been
Forest.
playing, I guess, because news
Yeah.
game stuff is different, obviously.
Yeah, no, that's what Sons of the Forest, Destiny 2. I tried Dead Island 2 at least a bit, just so that way
Dude,
they could
yeah,
get to.
Dead Island 2 is so good. I love Dead
So,
Island 2.
Well,
Also,
I-
as I was playing it, and like we definitely got to play it. I don't know where you're at. I got to the Helper Inn Hotel. Like I am at the very start of that section.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
okay.
I stopped because the co-op option opens up a lot earlier than I.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So I didn't know how far you were in. I've beaten the Helper Inn on PlayStation, so like
Mhm.
I have a vague memory of it, but like I didn't know how far you got in before you stopped, because I know it was
You
your
can keep
first time
going a bit
playing
further
it.
because I beat the Helper in. Like, I think I'm. Because again, I wanted to at least get more because like a lot of the skills start unlocking as they say, like as you level up.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So you
I
beat
wanted
the
to try-
Helper Inn. Okay, so
I beat the Helper in. I'm basically on the net on after you beat the Helper in, you go back to the house.
Did you hang out with the e-girl streamer yet?
Oh, is if I'm thinking the one you're thinking of, is it the one
Where
that's
she
like on the
plays
rooftop?
dubstep? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's great. I love her. She's great.
Yes, I did get to hang with her.
No, she won me over immediately. I was like, all right, you little fucking zoomer, let's do this. You know what? I'm vibing with this. Just hit me with some jams while I kill zombies for content. What the fuck else are you gonna do in the apocalypse? It's LA. That's
What
the most
else are
LA thing I've ever heard of, and I don't even live in LA. I've never even been to LA. And I was just like, if that's not LA, I don't know what is. Cause she's just like, what else am I gonna do? Duh. Yeah, not make content in the zombie apocalypse? And I'm like, you know what? You know what, little kid? You got a good point there. Alright. I also happen to really like killing zombies to dubstep music, turns out. This was quite enjoyable. Let's do this again sometime. But stay on those rooftops now. Don't you get hurt. You leave the zombie killing to me. You handle the content and the promotion. We'll make a killing on the not YouTube.
Not YouTube.
I will never not find humming.
The bit, it got her too much.
I will never, like, some people get annoyed when it's like calf in Star Wars, or where it's like MeTube, right, or whatever, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that bit is never not hilarious to me when it's like barely legally distinct, as like the minimum legally distinct you can do, to the point where it was less about being legally distinct and clearly more about being like, haha, we're just legally distinct enough, we don't have to pay you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I love this bit and I hope it goes on forever. I want more games and movies to do this. Oh, what are you drinking? What do you got? We've got Kook or Pepsi. And I'm just like, yeah, that's the good stuff. Give me. I'll have a Kook, please. They'll have a Pepsi. Like, and I know people would fucking hate that, and I'm like, I fucking love that shit. I love it so much, where it's just like so on the nose, where it's like, oh, you know that they sat there and they really got together with their legal team and marketing and been like, okay, how close to the line can we get with this company? Nah, these guys are hardball. We gotta stay further along. But these guys over here, if we just call it MeTube and make the logo more pink than red. Yeah, they're cooking over there. They're cooking over there. I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever. I love it. I love it. I love the fake Twitters. That's the funniest considering the state of Twitter or X now. That one hits the best. Where I'm like, oh yeah, let me send out a squirm to my squirmers.
God.
Oh my god, that bit lands every time for me. I fucking love that bit in any game, and movie, book, every time. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's the stupidest. I love it. That's that good type of stupid. I fucking love that shit. So yeah. Alright, so because I know you want to play it, so I don't want to be like, all right, wait for me to get through Halperin, because that's a chunky little segment.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can, like I said, I went through Halperin already.
I don't know, like, what progression's gonna look like if it's based on who's hosting.
I think that's what's gonna be.
I think it would have to be, right?
Yes, it's based on who's hosting. It's just like, it's just like, I guess the level difference
okay, since
of like
you're
how...
already ahead, then maybe, like, unless I happen to catch up to you before you play more, why don't we just say I'll be whoever's behind is host.
Yeah, host. Yeah,
I think that would be smarter. Whoever's behind then, because that way nobody has to be like, well, I can't play unless, because I want to keep this character. I didn't pick who I picked last time, because I picked Carla first time, because, hello, muscle mommy.
Yeah. Yup.
I love her. And then I saw that you picked Amy, and I was like, okay. And so I picked somebody, and I didn't realize they were, like, Scottish or whatever this is, but I am here for it. Relationship ended with Carla. Danny is my new GF. But also, if Carla wants to just hold me and Danny in her arms, I wouldn't say no. These girls, I'm gay for these girls. Also, shout out to guest starring Lenny Kravitz. I mean Jacob.
Huh?
Jacob. The character Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob.
The black guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, aka Lenny Kravitz. I mean Jacob.
Really?
No, but look at him.
Oh.
Look at him.
It's like, wait a minute.
Look
You're-
at him.
You're joshing
Look
here,
at him
aren't
and
you?
tell me you don't see it. Listen to one line of his and tell me it's not there. The moment this man spoke in, like, the opening cutscene, and I looked at him and was like, okay, legally distinct Lenny Kravitz has entered the plane. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Mm-hmm.
Lenny Kravitz surviving the zombie apocalypse in LA? Yeah, checks out.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
for sure. Definitely. Definitely one of those people that would also not change anything about who they are, despite it being the zombie apocalypse. Wouldn't die, ever, in the zombie apocalypse, but would still just be Lenny Kravitz in the zombie apocalypse. There's some people like that. Usually it's musicians for some strange reason. And I'm not the only person to have that thought, because it's usually musicians or actors, because that's literally a bit in Zombieland.
Yeah.
That was
I think,
Bill
like,
Murray.
the Bill Murray
What?
thing. Yeah, that
No,
was
it was
literally
a
Bill
zombie.
Murray.
No, he was just dressed as a zombie, so the zombies didn't know he wasn't a zombie.
God.
Look, artists, certain artists, just survived the zombie apocalypse without changing anything about themselves. Everyone knows this. Duh.
It's just science.
It's just factual information, okay? Some of us discover the secret to the concentric multi-spheric spheres of the universe, and some of us are just equipped to survive an apocalypse. Look, I've played Fallout. I know how to survive. I'll be alright.
Yeah, sure.
I would. I'd be fine in the zombie apocalypse, because I would run that shit like Rick Grimes Season 2. I'd be like, no, fuck that. Roll up your sleeves. Oh, you don't want to roll up your sleeves? Okay, you got 2 seconds to walk away before I just put a bullet in your head just for safety. Fuck that. It's the zombie apocalypse. I ain't trusting you. It's 75 degrees out here. Why won't you roll up your sleeves? Did you get bit? Better start rolling up those sleeves. I ain't taking no chances. It's the zombie apocalypse. Fuck that shit. That's dead weight. Quite literally, dead weight.
It's literally dead.
Is your leg broken?
In a minute.
Okay, so you can't walk? Alright, what else can you do? What skills can you bring to this table when you can no longer walk? Nothing. Well, I'm not gonna keep you in my crew. First of all, where the fuck am I gonna get a wheelchair right now? Second of all, we ain't carrying you all the whole time. That makes multiple people dead weight. That's just statistically stupid. There's only 4 of us. There's like 8 billion zombies. If 2 people have to carry you, that leaves 1 person to shoot and drive. That just doesn't even make sense. Best I can do is put a bullet in you.
I like how you're saying 4 people. Like, there wouldn't be a bigger group. It's just, just 4
No,
people.
no, you can't get too big. Every time they get too big, it goes south. That's literally the plot of every season of Walking Dead, is the group got too big and somebody fucked up and made a mistake and then tried to cover it up, and then it lets zombies in, and then it all goes to shit. And it was like, every big group goes south. You gotta keep it small. You gotta be able to maintain it. It gets too big. It gets too big. Like, we can't we can't regulate humans now without the zombie apocalypse added to the equation, because it's too big. You think we can do it with the zombie population? No, that's stupid. 1 + 1 is 2. I don't care how much you keep telling me it's 3. This is the zombie apocalypse. The rules are different now. And if you don't like that, you're free to go over to the big group over there. This is my small group. But you know what my goal with the small group is? To live, motherfucker, at all and every cost. If that includes killing the big group so that my small group can live, hey, look, there's already 8 billion dead people on the planet. Like, who cares, bro? Get fucked. Shouldn't have built your big town next to my small town. Teach you, won't it? Well, I mean, I guess it won't, because you'll be dead. But, I won't really feel bad about that. Because, we live in the fucking zombie apocalypse. The rules are different, okay? I would be hardball in the... I would have to be. I'd be like, no, I'm not taking stupid risks in the zombie apocalypse. That's dumb. That's crazy. I wasn't a fan of stupid risks before the zombie apocalypse. Why would I suddenly engage in them now in a way worse scenario? That just doesn't even make sense. Who's being crazy now? God, cast me in some kind of Zombieland 3, please, where I can just be the person that as somebody's, like, pleading their case as to why they should join the town, and I've just decided they don't join the town, and I just pull out a gun and shoot them dead. And then I'm just like, alright, next. and they're just like, you just shot that guy. Well, yeah, he didn't have anything to bring. He had 2 bags of grain. I have a farm. What the fuck do I care about 2 bags of grain for? What good does that do me? He's in a wheelchair. He can't even work. This is a zombie apocalypse. We don't have the resources to maintain people that are freeloaders. I'm sorry. He wants to live like that? Well, then go invent a fucking time machine with your 2 bags of grain and rewind time before the zombie apocalypse and then come talk to me and I'll have a very different conversation with you. But until that moment happens, we proceed as planned. You know why my 10 people are alive? Because I shoot anyone who tries to come in here and fuck shit up with stupid ideas. It works really well. It's a great system. You know who can't hurt me? The dead people. Because they're dead.
Like, well, no, they're undead.
No. Those people are dead. Because when he gets back up he's not going to get back up as a zombie. Because I killed him and he was never bitten. He's dead already. I've already put the bullet in his head. We're going to burn the body. Obviously, that's what the giant fire is for. We're not making stupid decisions here. We're not just killing people because I can't trust them and then leaving their corpses to turn into zombies that are already in my town. Again, that's a stupid decision. We kill them because it's an unfortunate necessity, and then we burn the fucking body because it's an unfortunate necessity because it's the zombie apocalypse. I don't care what you say. You don't like it, you can go to the big town that's likely gonna get overrun by zombies. You know what's worse than the zombies? Stupid people. That's why there were zombies in the first place, because somebody tried to play God. It's always humanity's fault.
Always.
And I'm just not... I've played too many video games where I've been like, this entire moment could have been avoided if somebody just shot that guy. That's literally the plot of, like, every, like, stronghold of humans that are together falling apart to the zombies. Like, literally, it is always, if you just shot that guy, this town is safe forever, or at least another couple years. Look, if every couple years I just gotta put a bullet in the back of some guy's head who's just kinda, come on, he's gonna fuck us over. Even if unintentionally. If I just put a bullet in his head now, we get another 3 years of no zombie troubles. And it's like, yeah, that means I might have to take someone's life every couple years. But you know what? The rest of us are alive. Your kids are alive. Why? Because I shot Paul. Just like I shot Jacob 3 years ago.
John Paul, the god
the god emperor. It's the callback. It was the callback. It was the callback. The 2 hour and 45 minute callback to the 3 minute bit that made no sense to begin with. Look, my town would be small, efficient, and safe. Other than that's my one, like, hard rule. Look, we'll talk shit out all the time. But if somebody's sus, and they're not, and I call them out on it, and they double down and be more sus, bullet to the head immediately. Can't take chances. Can't take chances. You can't take dumb risks. Dumb risks is how we got put in the zombie apocalypse. The way you survive that is by no longer taking dumb risks. I've played survival horror games. Count your ammo. Reload your guns. Right now. Reload your guns. Right now. That's also a thing. Why are people not reloading guns the moment everything's dead? Because then somebody gets attacked and it's like, oh, I didn't have a bullet in my gun for the one zombie that was slower than the rest of the horde. Reload the fucking gun, boy. I don't understand. People die in zombie apocalypses by making stupid decisions. I don't intend to. Played too many goddamn survival horror video games. Like, when you're, like, playing Resident Evil, and you're getting the lore of Umbrella, and you're just, like, also seeing just, like, the commercials for Umbrella, right? And you're just looking at the commercial, and you're like, why did you just not, like, shut them down? Like, look at this commercial. This guy is sus. Fuck that. I don't trust these people. You know what? Here's the life lesson for the kids, and for the adults, and for the old people. When somebody's giving off the bad vibes, it's probably because they're gonna bring some kind of bad vibe. Just saying. Just saying.
Well, to at least do with at least Umbrella, at least one, they were just a giant ass corporation, and then two, we've seen real life corporations like get away with
Yeah,
pretty
but
much
nobody's
anything that
like
they.
making bioweapon super zombies yet.
Yeah, no,
That's like,
but we
come on, Umbrella's like abducting children out of an orphanage and torturing them. And also, no corporation, even as powerful as they are, runs an entire city yet. That's different. Like, the entire Raccoon City is just basically Umbrella City, and clearly has been for decades. They run everything.
I mean, you can't actually. There, well, a city like Raccoon City, I don't know how, but like there have been like towns and stuff like that that have been run just like a single family, and it's just because like they're the
Yeah,
family like
back
yeah.
in like the colonial
No,
age.
no, like literally even as of recent, there's just people
Name a
who
modern
have
city
so
in
much
America
wealth
run by one
that-
family. And while you think of this,
They
I
have
need to
so
go to the
much
bathroom.
wealth
I need to go to the bathroom,
that
so
like
that
they
that,
have
that doesn't
literally
look. Plenty of
have their
people,
like
plenty of
finger in every
people.
pie and just like,
Not to that degree. Not
no,
to
they
that
do.
degree.
There
No.
was literally a documentary that I literally just saw last year.
Okay, so
where
there's no documentary you are about to hit me with that is going to equal super zombie bioweapons level of unlimited and unwatched control. Do not even suggest such a thing.
no. What I'm
We have
saying
not
is that
hit Resident Evil level, and I really need to go to the bathroom. So,
okay, all right.
all right, we are approaching the 3-hour mark after the rather long bathroom break, and
Mhm.
it's like 10 something. So, shall we move on to the news and kind of head towards the end of this fucking show?
Yep.
Okay, all right. The news. I'm not even gonna bother. All right, the news. Just FYI, I'm sure we will miss a lot this month because I really wasn't able to upkeep my notes nearly as much. So I have very little on my list. Very, very little. Fallout show is out. I heard it's good. You want to talk
It's
about
good.
that? Non-spoilers, if you want to say anything. Like,
Though I will say,
I don't know how much detail you
I
can
know
give without spoilers because I'm literally planning to watch like the first 2 episodes tomorrow. I think.
the best way I can say is I know the people who made this show love Fallout so much.
That is
If
what
you
I
look-
have heard too, down to like all the props as well as like
exactly
down to the actors
exactly.
themselves playing
Yeah.
their roles. It like I was listening to Cast of Super Beast and Pat was like, you can tell that like, well, you can't tell, right? You can't guarantee it, but it comes across as this is a show that takes place in the Fallout universe, which is a video game thing, that is being produced, directed, written, the props, the makeup, the effects, and the actors performing their roles all really love Fallout.
Mhm.
Like it's
Yep.
like it's like one of the few times where you've been like, oh no, like everyone who got involved in this was like, yo, I fucking love Fallout. Let's do this.
Actually, like, God, this is
I've heard,
literally like a
also
love
it's
letter
got
to Fallout.
Walton Goggins in it, who's fantastic at everything and usually plays some horrible scumbag that dies eventually. And then it's got baby girl Ella Purnell, who fucking outperformed everyone in the cast that was outperforming everyone in the Arcane show as the voice of Jinx. And that is yeah. Lucy, and I know her name from the show just from listening to the podcast, but the actress as Lucy in the Fallout show is the same woman who does the voice of Jinx in Arcane.
Well, she does a really good job in Fallout.
Yeah, spoilers. People been sleeping on Ella Purnell way too goddamn long. That woman can fucking act so goddamn well that her coworkers didn't believe she wasn't American because of how good her American accent is. She's super British.
God damn.
That's how good Ella Purnell is, and I'm tired of people sleeping on Ella Purnell. Put some respect on baby girl's name. Out here killing it. Yeah,
Oh,
so
so
I'm
good.
hearing really, really good things. I know it takes place in West Coast, right? Like it's West Coast Fallout 5.
It's literally
California,
like
isn't it?
within California. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm like, I am excited for that because New Vegas is still the best. So I'm excited to watch it. I've heard really good things. I was definitely like, ooh, I hope it doesn't bomb. That's something I don't want to bomb, but I've heard really good things.
It's really good.
So I'm
Sorry,
super I'm super excited. Oh my goodness, people are just always at this motherfucker's door. There's always someone at the door. That could be the name of this episode. I'm gonna pause because I don't know how long he's gonna be as usual. I am not kidding. I'm like gonna break into your fucking house and barricade your door. This is getting ridiculous. Like, I understand you live with family, and as do I, but like, my family don't do that. And also, like, this is a lot of interruptions, even for you.
Yeah.
Like, normally I expect 1 or 2. We're at 7. I've kept track. This is the 7th. And the last 4 have been in under an hour. What is so goddamn important?
One of them was a dog. You need to go to the restroom. So.
Alright, Doggo gets forgiven. Doggo gets a pass. But those humans...
Those son of bitches.
Oh, that's also very tempted to just hard lock in the title. I'm gonna fucking break into your house and barricade your door. I feel like that's a little lengthy though. Like that's a full-on goddamn sentence. Plus, it's gotta have the only in early access number 11. That's like a fucking half paragraph.
I'm sorry, but you
point.
did the Sugar Night one, so I don't understand.
First of all, it's Sugar Night.
Oh, Sugar Night, my bad.
Ain't nobody called Sugar Night, okay? You're gonna accuse the man of alleged murder. You have to get his name right for legal purposes. It's Sugar Night, alright?
Okay.
Just to retrack for maybe you're a new listener and you started with this episode and you haven't looked at the names of the episodes. Yeah, so here are the names in order of the first up to the current episode, which is 10, which is out, except this is 11, so by the time you're hearing this, 11 will be out, but this doesn't have a name yet. It's number 1, alleged murderer Suge Knight is stonewalling the dev of Def Jam 3. Number 2, damn it's too hard, where do you put the tower in the middle of the ocean? Wow, I'm realizing a lot of these are quite long.
Exactly.
Number 3, they Frankenstein themselves into a god and followed their ex across the universe. That's the plot of Destiny. Number 4, complete global saturation, Bert. Number 5, the bonfire of the Vanity's Death of Unity. Number 6, the next Remedy game is just a 70-hour interview between Sam Lake and David Lynch. Number 7, still our most popular, 45 minutes of meth talk. You have to say it like that because the meth is all in caps. Number 8, the Thanksgiving special, Don't Dox Yourself, followed by number 9, the Christmas special of What's More Israeli Than John Madden, followed by We Missed January and did a big app in February. Or that's that one. And then number 10 is All My Homies Hate Chadley. And then whatever the fuck this one's gonna be called.
God.
So, buckle the fuck up. Alright, let's get to the fucking news before you get interrupted again.
Yes, please.
Fallout. Do we need to talk more about Fallout? Or did you want to wait until we've both watched it?
We'll wait till we both watched it.
We will do a Fallout spoiler cast at some point.
Yes.
Acolyte has a trailer.
Oh, it does.
It does. Have you seen the trailer?
No, not the newest.
Okay, so
there's a new one.
So it's a trailer. Out the gate, it's giving Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon fight scene vibes, or better, like real cool, like martial arts shit is going on. And it appears to be a fucking murder mystery. Because it's a golden age. It's way in the super old High Republic or whatever. Like, we've never had live action in this. We've never even had a show in this era. And which means it doesn't have to be tied to anything at all, which is good. That's always good. And
That's
then
always good.
the Jedi are just there, you know, they're doing the Jedi stuff. Well, what Jedi do back then, who knows? And then Jedi just start getting murdered. And they don't know why or who or how. And,
Just die.
yeah. And it's a cool girl, a cool hot girl with like braids murdering Jedi, and I'm here for it. And she's doing backflips with knives and shit. And her cool hot teacher has like a cool bad guy, air quotes, line where it's like, this isn't about dark or light, good or evil. This is about who has power and who doesn't. And I'm like, oh, that's a good line. That's a good line to make me root for you. That's a great line. Yeah, fuck those stupid Jedi. I'm in. Dark side forever. Dude, I'm so ready for Acolyte. Acolyte is giving big vibes right now. The vibes are big. Acolyte came out
Vibes are
swinging.
immaculate.
There's also a lot of cute girls in this in this trailer, and they're murdering people. And I'm like, yeah, the vibes are good right now. Big girl kisser murder vibes. Murder those Jedi. Kiss the one and seduce her, and then maybe murder her.
Damn.
Also, they dropped a trailer for their next show, which comes out on May 4th, like on May the 4th, May the 4th be with you, which is soon, is Tales of the Empire, also giving big fucking vibes. So we had Tales of the Jedi, the very short, like 15-minute episodes, 6-episode thing where it's like 3 Ahsoka, 3 Count Dooku, and they're all really good and with watching. Except the first one, which is like about baby Ahsoka, and the whole point of that is like she's gonna be a Jedi, and it's like that one was a burn. I mean, it's a good episode, but it serves no purpose in any way. Whereas the other 2 Ahsoka episodes are fucking phenomenal, and the Count Dooku episodes are just like, dear God, who do I need to talk to just get a Count Dooku series? Why do you keep underusing my character? My boy. Right? You're just doing my boy dirty all the time. And so now we're getting Tales of the Empire. Same thing. 6 episodes, most likely, 15 minutes or so. Guess what 2 characters we're following for Tales of the Empire to get more about who the fuck they were and what they were about?
Emperor Palpatine?
No. Fuck that. Oh, that's stupid and dumb.
I was gonna say it's like somehow Palpatine returned.
No. Barriss, the Jedi that goes dark and sets up Ahsoka to take the fall, and Anakin discovers who it is, and she ends up being, like, arrested, right? And then Ahsoka leaves the Jedi Order, end of the Clone Wars animated series. Yeah, guess who Barriss gets to be? She joins Inquisitors, and you know who teaches her? Darth Vader.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna really enjoy that. She also looks really sad the whole time. So I'm sure that'll be fun. And then the other character we're following is Morgan Elspeth, whatever her fucking name is. Espet, I don't remember the last fucking name. It's the lady in Ahsoka who was like the last of the fucking Night Sisters in that galaxy. After the extermination of the Night Sisters via the droids and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 really interesting characters who have always been really good on screen via, or in books or in everything they're in, and never really got, you never really got to put them under the lens, and now we're putting them under the lens. And I'm like, yeah, that's the 2 characters I want to follow. That's awesome. Especially since Ahsoka was a fucking banger of a show, and was maybe one of the most significant Star Wars shows. In case you don't know, viewers and co-host, Ahsoka is the closest we have come to live-action Death Troopers. And by Death Troopers, I don't mean the Dark Troopers, the scary boys in the black armor. I mean resurrected zombie stormtroopers are in the show Ahsoka. Canonically, this happened in Star Wars now. Zombies. The Night Sisters resurrect a bunch of sick-ass looking, the coolest stormtroopers I've ever looked, by the way. The coolest they have ever looked. Thrawn stormtroopers look really cool. They are the coolest stormtroopers have ever looked, because all their armor is like fucked up and filled in with random bits to just fill it up with whatever they had. They're all wearing like a weird tattered like cloth thing somewhere. They've all got like weird gold like lines in their helmets everywhere where their helmets broke and they had to repair them with what they had. And then they all die and then they get resurrected into undead zombie stormtroopers. Canonically. That made it, by the way, to the main galaxy, because we also learn in that show that Night Sisters are not from this galaxy, they're from another galaxy.
So you mean they're from a galaxy far, far away?
Yeah, from the galaxy that's far, far away, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And, well, you want to know why Ahsoka and Sabine and them aren't in anything? Because they're in the other galaxy. Trapped. There. Maybe forever. So, whatever Ahsoka Season 2 is, could do anything. It could do anything now. Because there's only a handful of people confirmed to be in the other galaxy now, and we know nothing about the other galaxy other than the one planet we went to, which is Peridia, which is where the Night Sisters are apparently originally from. Because they're not from Dathomir. They're not even from this galaxy. Cool. Great, that's awesome. I love that there's just another galaxy that's like in a weird place that it's like, yeah, it's really hard to get to. If you don't know exactly how to get to it, you can't get there. You'll just die on the way. Because there's like a giant weird super death abyss between galaxies, apparently, in Star Wars. And I'm like,
wow, okay.
And I'm
all
like,
right.
oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's great. I love that. That's big vibes. I like that despite all the technology, no, you can't just go from galaxy to galaxy. You'd fucking die, loser. I love that.
So you
Big
fucking
vibes.
stupid.
Big vibes. Big vibes. So Ahsoka Season 2 is in production now. They're working on it. We have no idea what it's going to do. But the fact that we're suddenly getting a Tales of the Empire about Barriss, who had a big effect on Ahsoka's outlook in life, and also Morgan, who is in the Ahsoka show, and is a big important character in that show. Super excited for this future of Star Wars where we are just getting aggressively and aggressively further away from anything to do with the Skywalkers. Or any of the old hats. And it's like, no, we don't need to keep doing that. We did do that. It was the sequel trilogy, and really it only has one good movie, and that's The Last Jedi. So, I'm excited for Star Wars to be forced, if nothing else, to be like, yeah, you gotta tell stories with other people and other places about other shit now. Because you did the sequel stuff to the original, which had its prequels. Like, you really did the full gambit. You have to now. So we finally get there with, like, Andor and shit, where it's like, oh yeah, we're doing weird shit now. We have no choice. So, super excited. Can't wait for whatever the fuck's going on with those things. To the point where, you know what? I'm gonna check out that Star Wars Outlaw game. It's a Ubisoft game, so it's gonna be hit or miss. Hopefully it's a hit.
You'll find out some point soon.
else in the news, for me, Flintlock Siege of Dawn released like an in-depth, like, it did a combat like overview trailer and then like a developer commentary with it. There's definitely some rough around the edges moments in the animations and stuff, but like, they are not a AAA studio, and I'm here for this world and the combat, and it still looks good in the same way that like Don't Nod has made some very good games without being a AAA studio. And yes, my issue with Vampire was Vampire just didn't feel super good to play combat-wise, but otherwise I was super into it. Banishers is super great. Banishers feels great to play all the fucking time. I love Banishers in New Eden. I've never done the Atlas Fallen. I want to at some point, but this is like a similar kind of story where this is like their second or third game, and I like the look of what's going on here. I'm super into this weird steampunk high fantasy world. And when I looked at the comments of the trailer, and it was a bunch of people, and then like roasting it, and then as you read why they're roasting it, it's like, oh, people forcing the agenda. You know, a good story doesn't need to force this, and blah 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 blah. I'm mad because the main character is a black lady, and the game seems to be hinting about like white privilege and the guilt you should have over that. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you're an asshole, and that's why you don't like the game. Got it. Okay, I'm buying the game now. Eat a dick, loser. You're right, it is woke, and it's gonna sell, like everything woke does. You still seem upset about that and surprised by it at the same time. It's really weird. Why don't you throw out your $700 shoes? I'm sure that's gonna achieve much. Fucking dumbass. Drink your fucking shitty Budweiser and eat your mayonnaise sandwich and shut the hell down. Up and sit down. Loser. Go back to your trailer. And I say that as somebody that grew up in a trailer and had to share one room with 2 siblings that were a different gender than me at the time. So,
yeah.
fuck off. Fuck off. Why don't you go watch King of the Hill and let it make you feel good, even though you're too stupid to understand that King of the Hill is a satire on how middle white trash America is racist and sexist, and the whole show is about Hank unlearning these things. Get fucked, ass dick. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, so Flintlock Siege of Dawn looks great. Can't wait to play it and have people be mad that the game is fun. Hades 2 continues to not let me in.
Damn, and I just saw that they sent a new wave of beta tests
We
as
will
well.
we will update that next month, and hopefully when they let me in. I've been avoiding anything. All I do is check Steam every day. I don't want to see pictures. I don't want to see anything. Now that, like, we're getting close to, like, yeah, okay, if I can't get in the alpha test, I'm early accessing day 1, 100%. No doubt in my mind. But, like, let me in the game. Let me in. And news-wise, that's all I really had down. I'm sure there was, like, a million mass firings that are just gonna depress me.
Yeah.
We can go through any. What else do you have? What do you got?
To be honest, not much on my end. Like something that I saw like on the Twitter was just like, oh hey, Embrace Group is like dividing into like 3 different companies, and I'm like, I feel like this is a way to like circumvent like bankruptcy or something of those longs, or they're just like trying to like not lose money, but also like,
dude, the Embrace Group thing was like the stupidest fucking fumble I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's just we were gonna get all this money from oil barons in the Middle East, and then we didn't. So then all the money we spent was bad.
yep.
Huh?
It's like you should have probably done. You probably should have done that when you actually got the money, not like before.
like what the fuck kind of business plan is that, bro?
Oh my god.
Why are all these people in charge of billion-dollar businesses bad at running billion-dollar businesses? What's that about?
I know, right? They should probably
it's very weird. It's really
probably
weird.
get rid of them. They should probably fire them. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
What's that? Who's that in the distance? Oh, there's a figure approaching from the rising sun. It's it appears to be Bobby Kotick on a golden horse.
Oh no! He has a chair.
He's come to offer to buy TikTok.
Oh my god!
That happened last month, but I don't know if we talked about it, and I just remembered it. So, scumbags continue to scumbag, I guess.
Literally. The other thing that I just saw was El Paso Elsewhere is getting a movie adaptation.
What? Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
I heard Ghost of Tsushima is getting a movie.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
And I'm just like, so you're just gonna like cast all the same people, right? Right?
Because they did all the mocapping, didn't they? Or
yeah.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, and like I think like half of them are like actual actors. Like those are definitely actors I've seen in movies. Cause I watch movies with those actors in it, and I'm like, you're just gonna do like the MSQ. You don't need to do the side stuff. You need to do Yuna's side stuff. Yuna's important, but like, you could do the movie with just Jin and Yuna as the people you're following, but like, just do the plot of the game, and do Yuna side stuff, and that. So you're just gonna cast the same people, right?
Right.
Right? It's that Star Wars meme template. We're making a Ghost of Tsushima movie with the same people, right?
right? Anakin face, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it feels like for me. Where I'm just like, uh, starring Chris Pratt as Jin. They won't, but like, that's the fear, isn't it? That's the fear,
Yeah,
right?
that's
That's the
the
fear.
yeah.
That's the fear. No, he
God,
only takes every animated role. That's right. He does that because he knows people don't like looking at his face. Get roasted, loser. Your acting sucks. You're not even good. Oh, I
Fucking
did
got him.
play. Side note, I did start playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game that came out.
Ooh.
Um,
Yes.
I'm probably not ever gonna finish it.
Damn.
So like, it's fun to play, but like, I don't know if the vibe they wanted to go with here for like Star Lord is that like it's giving me like creepy guy semi like this dude's 2 days away from being a pedo at all times vibes. Like it's ick. It's like ick. Even if that's not what they wanted to do, it's just like every time he's conversing with a woman, I'm just like, bro, I can't go through this again. And we've done it twice already in 20 minutes, and I'm already like, I want to throw up. Like, and I hate the way he looks. Love the way Gamora looks. Drax is funny. Rocket's funny. Groot's Groot. There's other good characters in it, and it's definitely cool to fly around the Marvel universe like that and shit. And the combat's fun, but like, I just hate this Star-Lord more than I hate actual Chris Pratt Star-Lord, who I also don't like. But like, this is just worse in every way. And I'm just like, the vibe here is ick at best. It's just ick. Ick at
Just
best. At worst, it's like, yo, this dude's definitely a sex offender. It's just, bro, I don't know how anyone played this and didn't get grossed out by this performance. Like, if that's what they were going for, you fucking nailed it. And if it all leads to, like, some kind of, like, redemption, he fucking, like, admits he's a piece of shit and, like, actually ends up learning something, I don't care. I don't care. Just like I don't care if Chris Pratt suddenly stops being a piece of shit. He'll still be a mediocre actor at best who doesn't deserve half the roles he gets. Whatever. I was so annoyed by that character in that game, and that's who you play as. You don't play as the other people, you just tell them what to do. And I was like, God, I can't. I couldn't get through it. I think I got like 3 hours in before I was like, I can't deal with another comment that's teetering on the edge of creepy sex things. And I'm just like, I can't do this, no matter how enjoyable this game is and how much I like Marvel. I cannot play this. I don't think I could watch this if it was a movie. And I'm just like, this is uncomfortable. This is just, I feel gross engaging with this. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah. Gross. Other than that, I don't think I did anything else, so unless there's no more news,
For news, I don't
we'll
think so.
start wrapping it up here. You got we can just start wrapping it up then.
Yeah.
Anything on that wish list?
I did add something new.
I mean,
to
hell,
the
you
wish
can
list.
talk about an old one at this point. I don't care. You got something you still want to promote? Any updates or more news on it? What you got? What you got?
Well, I did add 2 games. But that's because it was on the recommendation of a friend, because I was like on that survival game thing, like feeling. It was was it Void Train and Volcanoids. Volcanoids
I
seems
played
like
the
the better
demo
of
of
the.
Void Train on a Steam Demo Fest. That one super interesting world thing going on. Most boring gameplay ever, and I can't be bothered to engage with it.
That's fair.
Same
And then,
problem I have with like every MMO. Apparently, is I'm just like, someday you'll make one that doesn't suck ass to actually play, and then we'll be somewhere, won't we?
Yeah, and then I don't know if I added this one beforehand. Echo Point Nova.
I don't know that.
Essentially, you're playing like I guess what looks like a robot, but you're skateboarding and shooting at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, that's
Echo
about it. You
point.
skateboard and shoot.
Echo
It's the
point
people who did
Notarian.
Severed Steel, which is like the lady with like the um
I'm looking at it
robotic
now. I'm looking at
leg
the
or something.
trailer. I don't remember this fucking Severed Steel game you're talking about. Oh, this is real fucking, Okay, it's a Doom. It's a Doom.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a Doom.
Yep, and it's
Yeah.
co-op as well.
Yeah, it's a Doom, though. That's what it is. It's a Doom. It's 100% just a Doom thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's doing the thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's... Ooh, that's kind of making me feel a little sick.
Yeah, that's probably like the only thing. It's like because it's one of those like really like zippity, zip zoop.
Yeah, it's real. I mean, it's a Doom.
Motion
It's the
sickness,
Doom style, just nonstop movement until you're dead or they're dead.
Yep.
Okay. On my wish list, I'm gonna throw out some. I already talked about Flintlock Siege of Dawn, so
Yep.
that still says Q3 release date, 2024. So I'm hoping so because I really want to play that. Because I don't know if you saw the combat trailer that showed off some stuff for that. Like, it's pretty fucking fast shit going on, and like definitely, there's some rough around the edges stuff, but like it looks like something that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with. Just playing the combat of the game, seeing how far I can push the different systems. But something added to my wish list recently after watching some streams of it was down somewhere at the bottom. Am I? There it is. No Rest for the Wicked caught my attention. It is.
Oh, I heard about that one.
It is like combat wise, it's like a Souls like, but like it's like Diablo though. It is going to be co-op with a later update, but it is like Diablo loot, a kind of like open world via Diablo system, but it also has like you're gonna like build up your estate and do farming and shit as well, but it's also a Souls like. And the art style is this gorgeous like painted look, like gorgeous looking art style. It is from the award-winning developers of Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will-O-Wisps. This is their third game.
Yes.
No Rest for the Wicked. I've never played either of the Oris, but I've heard really good things. And I know this studio is one of those like kind of indie darling studios that came up in the last couple years. Kind of around the time that Hollow Knight was vibing out.
Yep.
Shout out to Silksong. Someday.
I don't know about that.
Legend tells that one day Silksong will come out, and it will be the content equivalent of 3 Hollow Knights, and then they will talk about DLC for it and release one of them, and then the other DLC will turn into the 3rd game, and then that will never come out. That's what's gonna happen. Mark my words. But yeah, I when I get into this, I might be picking this up. Probably not this check, but maybe next check. I really want to get into this because the fact that it's like Diablo, Souls-like, and gonna be co-op in the future, I was like, yo, this is kind of like an unique art style. And I will say I've heard some of the music and stuff in it, fucking gorgeous. And like I'm already like interested in this, and I think this is a very unique take on these genres with a very good aesthetic. So I'm super gonna be chomping to hop into that. And other than that, nothing else new on my wish list. I don't think. Just stuff that I've talked about before or plan to pick up. I did just see Rotwood is officially in early access now.
I did see that too.
I'm probably gonna grab that. Maybe even this check that I'm about to get paid in like an hour and a half. Because I fucking love Clay games. I am notoriously... My relationship with Clay is, God, I love your fucking games. God, I'm just so bad at all of them. I suck at Don't Starve. I'm so bad at it. I never get forward art, no matter how much I cheat in my favor by changing the modifiers to make everything plentiful. I still seem to struggle. Love Don't Starve Together. Wish I had people who wanted to play it all the time. It's great. I fucking love that aesthetic. I love everything about that weird-ass Courage the Cowardly Dog fucking looking thing. I fucking love Oxygen Not Included, and I usually hate games like that. Super terrible at it. Can't keep anyone alive for more than a day. Every Clay game I've ever played, I fucking adore the hell out of, and I'm just god-awful at. It's kind of the same relationship I have with Darkest Dungeon, except I like Clay even more. And I'm just like, when they announced Rotwood, and then I played the demo, and I realized, oh, it's a dungeon crawler. It's like a roguelike. Oh, that's my jam. That's what I like. I can be good at this one. I've beaten Hades. I can do it. I can be good at this genre.
I like how
finally.
it's like I beat Hades. That's like never is like I could do it.
I beat Hades. Hades is... Dude, Hades is so fucking successful that people literally say it's like a Hades now, instead of it's like a roguelike. Because Hades was so good that that's now the comparison is no longer... The genre is not roguelike. The genre, it's a Hades now.
It's a Hades.
Like, multiple gaming news outlets say that. Kinda Funny says it, IGN says it, Castle Super Beast says it. Like, people say that. Hades is so good that it is literally, like, overtaken the genre it is. It's The Witcher 3 of its genre. Easily. Like, the next 10, 20 years of roguelikes are going to be compared to Hades, which sucks for them all, because the moment Hades 2 comes out, if it's even slightly better, you guys are fucked. You might as well stop making roguelikes until Supergiant doesn't want to make any more. Supergiant doesn't make bad games. They never have. Every game they've made is a fucking masterpiece every fucking time, and holds up decades later. Shout out to Bastion, Transistor, still one of my favorite games. Pyre, which got slept on and is one of the weirdest, most interesting things I've ever played and still never finished. And, Hades is phenomenal, and I can't wait to play as cute girl. And hang out with cute girls. And get magic powers from them. If they really want to make me happy, they'll let me kiss one of the cute girls. Yeah, that's kind of it for me, I think. Nothing else really worth talking about on my end. I have some stuff coming up that I'm going to be playing with a friend, and some stuff, and I'll talk about that next time, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have much.
Yeah, that sounds like that. Sounds to me like a 3.5 hour podcast.
Hopefully, I'll get to finish Sons of the Forest with my friends. Hopefully, I'll finish Rebirth at.
It sounded because you stepped away. It sounded like because you stepped away. Hey, because you stepped away, it sounded like you said finish Sons of the Forest with my parents. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Is that why they're knocking on your door all the time? We need to play Sons of the Forest. You're my son, and we need to play in the forest.
Oh no!
This has been the Only Early Access
Son,
podcast.
you're grounded
You're grounded until you teach me how to craft a raft out of these baby limbs. All right, that's the name of the episode. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next month.
No.
Goodbye.
Shut up.